This is kind of cool when you think about it. Oh, this is kind of cool. All right, so this should be directly on YouTube. Let me it should be actually like just live right now. This is kind of cool. All right, so let's see. This probably shouldn't have an issue. If this shuts down, I don't know what to say. All right, let me invite everybody back.
Invite them back. Wait, back.
Well, we are live, Sandy.
Invite them back.
So what's going on, guys? I hope you all find your way back here.
Back.
Baby, come back. All right, that was kind of crazy, but this is kind of cool, actually. All right, this is like streaming directly to YouTube, and the YouTube got like a live service, so I'm like streaming directly. Like this is actually on YouTube. It's kind of cool. So my bad. Yeah, I can't help that. What end up happening, but
Baby, come back. Back.
I mean, it looks good. This is cool though. I mean, we can't do our transitions or anything, but yeah, it do.
It do what it do.
It do what it does.
What it do, it does what it do.
What it do, what it do. Baby boo. All right, that's kind of stupid. I'm just inviting you guys back. And I wonder if people are going to be even able to get in here. Like, are they stuck in our old chat? Like, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, I am inviting people back. Guys, comment and let me know. Oh, that's Nikki. Hold on, I'm answering Nikki. Nikki, can't you see? Well, yeah, I think so too. What we had to do, we had to go and actually, that YouTube actually got a feature that says, like go live, like through YouTube. So I'm actually doing that right now. Yeah, that stream. So for us, that stream ended a while ago. Just get out of it. I sent the new one on Facebook that tagged you to it. So tell everybody they could get out of it or just go straight to YouTube. It'll be a new one that's actually up. Yeah, I don't. Okay. All right, bye. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, so I guess other people are noticing YouTube is having issues.
Yep.
That's crazy. All right, give everybody a little bit of time to get in here.
Mr. Urban World is here. What's up, Mr. Urban World?
No, he's the first one here again.
And he said, nice.
Cut our heads up a little bit.
What does it say? Nice what?
I'll see. There we go. All right, that's a good look.
Oh, nice Barney colored shirt, Sandy. Listen, you don't know what this is? This
That's funny.
is from a very good movie, okay? If you could figure it out, write it in the comments.
All right. I was trying to make it bigger.
And Mr. Urban said they were in there chatting it up. LOL.
That's funny.
And they're chatting it up on our frozen screen.
Yeah, right. So what, for you guys, you just like it looked like we was just on? That's strange. So this is cool though. This got like the way I'm doing it now.
This camera's still cutting it off.
I'm just gonna put it up. Why do you think, Sandy?
Look, Lala's here. What's up, Lala?
Oh man. So hold on. I'm gonna go to the old one, and I'm gonna read the comments you guys had before.
Read the comments. Read the comments.
Oh my God.
They said they were chatting it up.
All right, so this is what you guys were saying. So let me just pause it. Let me wait till it finishes, stop spinning. Yeah, so we can't do all the transitions and all that stuff. I think something's wrong with YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Something's going on with the
All right,
YouTube.
so Nikki said Sandy said they are working on it. Oh, we might have lost some stuff. And then Nikki said no, not from Walmart. I'm just gonna read these comments and I don't know what they are for. Lala said LOL. Frank said, I think someone kicked the power cord out again. LOL. Mr. Urban said LOL. Or Mr. Urban said, I prefer Target, but sometimes I gotta go with Walmart. Nikki said, I don't like Target. Mr. Urban said, Walmart is more affordable. Mr. Urban said, I can't beat the crowd at Target, and I like the smell when I walk in. I'm weird like that. Lala said, I can't mess with Walmart anymore. I got bipolar, and I've been damned if I wait in two damn lines while checked out clothes. And Burlington is the worst for that.
Yes, yeah. Burlington is the worst. I was in line for like 40 minutes just to buy pajamas for my niece and nephew.
Nikki said, alrighty then. Lala said, Mister, did you say you like the damn smell? LOL. And Mister said, speaking of Burlington, I need to get a coat from there. But they had better coats back in the 90s and the early 2000s. Yeah, I think they all did. Lala said, wait, a coat from Walmart? Mr. Orber said, yeah, LOL, it smells good. And he said, no, Burlington, LOL. And he said, there are just some smells you're going to remember, like a new car. Mr. Orber said, like going to a library and smelling the books. Nikki said, LOL, my patience has worn out lately.
My patience has worn out lately.
You want to read something right there? My patience has worn out lately. I used to be good with it, but not anymore. And then Nikki said, hey Lala, anyone's going out there thing. If he likes to smell, then that's the thing.
All right, you're just doing our chit chat that we have nothing to do with.
All right, I guess. Fair enough.
Look, you got a bunch of new comments right here.
All right, so.
All right, so Mr. Urban World said Lala was in there telling me how much she wanted me. I told her, Lala, I'm a quiet young man. I mostly chill alone. And Nikki said, hey. And Lala said, Mister, shut the F up. And Nikki said, hey, is your shirt Mothman? No, it's not Mothman. It's not Mothman. Lala said, Mister, you want me? Don't get it messed up. And Kevin's Chattingworth said, Beetlejuice. No. Mike said, hi, Anthony and Sandy. What's up, Mike? Happy anniversary. And
thanks.
Nikki said, Lala, I think he does too. Talking about Mr. Urban wanting Lala. And Mr. Urban said, at Lala, I am in a poly relationship with 2 women. And one of my chicks did like you though. And Lala said, facts, Nikki, he don't want what I may hurt him. And Kevin said, Beetlejuice. And Lala said, what's your chica look like, Mister? LOL. And Mr. Urban World said, who knows? And Lala said, LOL, Mister. And Mister said, Lala, I'm just messing with you. Let me stop.
All right, so now that we're caught up with the comments, guys, sorry, but this is definitely a YouTube thing. There's nothing, you know, everything was set up and right tonight. We was ready to go. We was actually early on time, sending out invites, and then all of a sudden, bam. But with that said, roll it, Sandy.
Welcome to the Sandy and
Anthony Show.
You burn the demons out.
Anyways, so yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in to another Thursday night, guys. It is wonderful just being in your presence. Yeah.
Lalo said, LOL. Frank said, I looked online. YouTube's having major issues. Yes, they are. And Lala said, love you, Mr. All in Fun. LOL. And Nikki said, yes, babe. I told Anthony.
They probably.
Listen, who knows what my shirt is?
Yeah, figure out
from a movie. Anybody?
Figure out where her shirt is, but they're probably having issues because I bet you they're gonna try to do that. They're probably working on that Stadia streaming straight to YouTube thing.
Mr. Urban World said someone already said Mothman, but it's not Mothman.
No, it's not Mothman.
And Lala said we said Candyman. It's not Candyman.
Mm-mm.
And Mr. said, Lala, I know, LOL. And Nikki said, Mothra. No. No.
That's funny.
Anybody want to start the show with one of these topics?
All right, let's start the show with one of these topics as the show go on. See if you guys could figure out her shirt. Now, as you see, I put in the header today a topic. So we're going to start off with that topic. And then we have more.
Look, Mr. Urban World said I thought it was from a rock band. Oh, well.
It does look like it could be from a rock band, though. All right, you guys ready to do this? All right, so the first topic is once a cheater, always a cheater. So it's funny that I thought of that topic, but then Sandy told me that she's like, hey, today we could talk about Cardi B's getting a divorce. And I was like, oh, that's funny. So I said we could also talk about once a cheater, always a cheater. She's like, it could be the same thing because
Offset was cheating on Cardi B the whole entire marriage, pretty much.
Right. So let's get into it. So question is, do you believe once a cheater, always a cheater? That was something people always said back in the day. You want to tackle this first, or you want me to give my opinion?
I don't believe that. I feel like there are a lot of people that choose to cheat and they go out there and they like to cheat and it's fun for them because that's just something they want to do at the time, whatever. And maybe the person they're with just isn't really the person for them, so they go out and do whatever they want. Or maybe it could be a really good person, but they just can't help themselves because they like to be with multiple people. I don't know.
Right.
But my thing is, if you found the right person, even if you cheated in your past and you really wanted to like straighten up and be with that person and live a life where you didn't want to do that anymore, it is definitely possible.
So here's my take on it. I agree with what you're saying, but my extra detail is this. I don't want to say once a cheater, always a cheater. I feel like people grow up and people mature. So you could have been cheating when you was younger, right? And then now you grow up and you mature. What I do feel is if you cheated on that one person, it'll probably be easier for you to cheat on that person again. So with that same relationship that you cheated in or you was cheated on, once a cheater, always a cheater may apply. Because for whatever reason, you decided to cheat on that person, and then it might be harder for you to resist cheating again. Like, let's say you're caught up with cheating with a specific person, and on the person you're with, you might still be cheating with that person. You know? So I feel like, but you may get in a brand new relationship and don't cheat and don't have that urge to cheat because maybe the new person is on point, watching your every moves, you know?
Look, Lala guessed my shirt right. Yes, it is Silence of the Lambs.
She probably screenshotted it and looked it up.
And Mr. Urban World said 21% of men and 13% of women reported cheating on their spouses. And Lala said, and Offset been cheating, that mess old. And Nikki said, yeah, but now they're getting divorced. So that is something that's currently happened because of the cheating, partially, whatever. and whatever other reasons she has.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki said, "Is your shirt Silence of the Lambs?" Yep, Lala guessed it before you said it. Kevin said, "Yes, always. I've been the victim, but they did it for a reason. I know the reason for my cases." So he's talking about cheating.
Who?
Kevin. He said, "Yes, always," like saying yes, always a cheater. I've been the victim, but they did it for a reason, and I know the reason for my cases. Amber said, "Once a cheater, mostly a cheater."
What? Amber's on here tonight? Oh, man. Let me find out.
And Nikki said, "I don't trust many." What is that? Many. Bia? I don't know what that is. I think maybe it's a mistype. Nikki said, "Sorry, because of cheating." Oh, okay. She said, "I don't trust many because of cheating." Mr. said, "Who would you be more mad at if you caught your spouse cheating?
Okay.
The spouse or the person they're cheating with?"
See, let me jump in there. This kills me. Whenever there's somebody cheating, right? The guy or the girl, they're so mad with the other person. I mean, like, first of all, the other person don't know me. They don't owe me anything. And even if they do owe me or know me or whatever, right? I'm still going to be mad with my significant other. They're the one that's cheating on me. The other person ain't cheating on me. So, yeah, I'm going to be more mad with my significant other. That drives me crazy when you see that.
Lala said, "I ain't screenshot anything with your bald-headed Black Panther self." And Nikki said, "The spouse." And Amber said, "The spouse." And Mr. said, "That's a dangerous game."
You know it's going to be a dangerous game when I smack the fire out of Lala. Okay. Hey, also, wait.
Kevin said, "I would walk like right now, CYA. They keep doing it." I would walk right now, see you. They keep doing it, and they don't and won't stop.
And sorry, guys. Typically, the way we have our setup, we're using OBS tonight. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. So I think YouTube's having issues streaming from a different thing to YouTube. But cool thing is YouTube actually had a built-in program that I never used before where you could stream live with your camera. But typically we have the words on the screen pretty big. Right now the words is teeny tiny.
Yeah, really tiny. Mr. said, "Lala, stop talking. She's gone to bed. LOL."
Oh, also, just so you know, Lala is Letitia or Tish. So Amber, you guys actually know each other. So it's funny if you don't realize you're in the same.
Lala said, like, where a person is in their life, how they feel in a specific relationship, or how they feel about themselves at any given moment can influence cheating. But most times they usually do it once.
Hold on, do this. Pull up your phone. Let's do this. Let's just
look. My YouTube ain't working right on my phone.
No, I'm sure it's gonna be working now.
Why don't you just read it?
No, I'm not gonna read all the comments myself. Like, yo.
I've been reading them all. Be quiet.
I was reading them earlier. But yeah, you might as well pull up your phone so we could both, you know.
Listen, this way crack this guy's barrel, you know? Read them damn comments.
Anyway, so Mr. Urban World said, "I feel a cheater should be in an open relationship." I guess. Listen.
I mean, if you want to cheat,
but then you're not cheating. All right, and then he said, "Then everything would work out in the end."
Yeah, they wouldn't be cheating.
Good point.
I don't know. I feel like some people like to cheat. It's almost like a game to them.
True.
It gives them a thrill to cheat because if they're not being caught, or just a feeling of, oh man, I might get caught, that excites people.
Yeah. Doing
as
something
crazy
you're not
as it
supposed
might
to be
sound,
doing.
but it's, you know, we all have that little like part in us that's like, oh, I'm doing something and somebody I don't know about it. Not saying that we're all cheaters or whatever, just in any like circumstance, like say you're doing something you know you're not supposed to do it, but you got away with it, or you feel like you might get caught. It gives you that little bit of danger.
Yeah.
So some people live off that. They like the thrill. Not saying it's right.
But I wonder though, right? So like I'm older now, right? I'm 44 years old. And like when I was younger, like it was more prominent. I mean, I've been out of the dating game for so long. I don't know what's going on. But Guys, put a little spotlight on us. Tomorrow we'll make our 9-year anniversary that we've been dating. Not married. We've been married for 5 years, but yeah, tomorrow makes 9.
9 years altogether.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I feel somebody asked me like, "Well, it's a long time." I was like, I don't feel like. I just feel like every day is every day. I feel like we're just the same people.
Like it's been a long time.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird feeling. It feels like we've been knowing each other forever. But I feel like we've been together forever, and it just feels like everything's natural. Everything's just the same. I don't know. You wake up, enjoy each other, have fun. I don't know. She do her thing, I do my thing. I'm playing. Earlier today, I was streaming on my one channel called Stadia Avengers. Make sure you check that out. And then, she was sitting here doing stuff, talking to the kids and stuff, and
watching Vampire Diaries.
Anyway, let's get to these comments.
So Nikki said, if you plan on cheating, then why get serious with one person? Because some people feel like they want to be with that one person, but then they get those secondary thoughts in their head that maybe this one person ain't fulfilling everything they need.
And then also there's things called temptations. Let's not act like people don't get tempted. Now, some people are good enough to not feed into them urges and the temptation, but some people are weak, Lala
said, not always open relationships can be misconstructed as well. My 2 friends that are gay placed me in a situation like that, and it was chaos.
And then Nikki said, my past 3 relationships all cheated on me. And then Frank said, I wouldn't say once a cheater, always one, but would be very hard to trust them ever again.
And Nikki said, happy dating anniversary. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Lala said, cheating can also happen due to the fact that they were wronged, or the aspect of things being done to them, or attention not being given. There's a lot of situations why cheating takes place. That is so true.
And not that it's a good thing, but I agree what you're saying. And then my girl Nikki said, Avon! Guys, if you didn't know, if you've been under a rock, myself and Nikki started selling Avon. So check us out, DM us. That sounds so funny saying DM became like popular when I was no longer trying to be popular. Like when you're trying to be popular and everything, the trends and stuff comes along. So once I got a little bit older, I'm like, So people are like DM. It took me a while to even know what the hell DM was. Like, wait, what does it stand for again? Anyway, so guys, hit me and Nikki up in our DMs.
And Mr. said, I love curves. And Mr. said, all I can do is shake my head. And Nikki said, us curvy chicks are hot. And Lala said, I'm sorry, let me tell y'all, I cheated towards the end of my marriage. Why? Because they were doing things to me, so I did my own thing and went out and did me. I ain't mad about it. I just say.
Well, Amber said, haha, I get that. LOL. I mean, I get what you're saying, Lala. At the end of the day, I guess
don't start nothing, won't be nothing.
People can justify a lot bad stuff, right? Sometimes you do bad things in your life. It's all about your if you regret it or not. If you feel like, you know what, I did something wrong, but I was justified. Like if somebody walked by and slapped your baby in the face, right? And your 3-month-old baby, they walk by, slapped your baby out your hand, really your baby hit the ground, right?
Dumb.
Now, if you set their house on fire, don't start no one be none. So, I mean, I get what you're saying. Both acts are wrong. However, you was getting revenge because they slapped your baby out your hand.
Lala said, I was placed in a situation where I woke up to a situation that I realized wasn't for me. Well, that's when you let go of somebody and just take them steps towards walking away.
Right. Yeah.
But I know it's hard to do that for some people because you feel invested in a relationship.
Right.
So you feel like, man, I'm really letting that person down, but I'm really unhappy. So you go out and you cheat, which is only hurting the other person too, when you could have just broke it off.
True. But you know what's weird? I don't know why in a society, it's something about ending a relationship that's like the hardest thing in the world. Like for some reason, you can't face that person to say, dude, it's not working. For some reason, you feel like, oh, it's going to be so hard. They're not going to understand. They're going to go on and on. Like years ago, I wanted to write a book called The Perfect Way to Break Up. And I literally want to have like chapters explaining how you should break up with someone and be able to explain why you want to break up. And so they can receive it better than people typically take breaking up. But yeah, that is definitely something wrong with our society. Like, if one person's happy, it's almost like so hard for you to tell the person, hey, I'm not happy. And they just don't get it, or it just turns chaotic. It's crazy. It would be nice if the other person like, man, I really don't make you happy. Like, what happened? And you're able to say, nah, I don't. I don't feel it anymore. I tried. And well, do you want to work on it again? No, I really don't. I don't see it. It's not going to work out. Like, all right, well, I feel bad that I don't make you happy. And I kind of felt something was wrong too. But all right, we should go our own separate ways.
The problem is we feel like maybe somehow if we don't get caught, we're saving their feelings. Oh, if I just act like I'm happy to keep them happy, but I'm out there doing my thing and they don't know about it, I guess we both happy. People think that way.
Yeah.
So that's part of it.
But it got to be crazy trying to do that forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got no where in sight that you plan on ending it, but you just keep it going on and on.
Kevin said the #1 reason I was cheated on was because I didn't meet the needs of my partner. When her needs were not being met to her satisfaction, she started looking for greener pastures. And that's what I'm saying. Sometimes people won't admit to their partner, which you would think that's your partner. You should say something. And to be honest with you, sometimes if people would open their mouth and say something, things could get better if that other person knows what the other person's missing. But people are so scared to talk and communicate that it just gets overlooked in the relationship.
The real question is, Kevin, why wasn't you satisfying those needs? She probably was like, Kevin, I need you. You was like, no, girl, Kevin, I need some attention. You was like, come on, girl, I'm trying to hang out. Got to satisfy them needs.
Anyway.
Well, he said
it. Nikki said, well, to hell with her, Kevin. You could do better. And Lala said, facts, invested. And that investment was cashed in and debted.
Hold on, wait. It's her fault that he wasn't satisfying her needs? He clearly said he wasn't satisfying her needs. So she probably could do better to get her damn needs satisfied.
Anyway, Kevin said, thanks, Nikki. And Mr. said, I'm not begging anyone. And Amber said, I have never cheated on anyone I was with, but had been cheated on. I picked the wrong men a lot. Listen, I've been in that situation, Amber. Almost every person I've ever been with, besides like a handful that I was in a relationship with for a while, have cheated. Like, when I think back to that, that was it. And then when you asked them why they were cheating, oh, I don't know. I was fine. Everything was good. We were happy, but I just needed more.
You wasn't satisfying them damn needs.
That's not what they said. But anyway.
But that's what it was.
So picking the wrong men is a big deal.
You know what's hard though? How do you know you picked the wrong person until you find out it's the wrong person? So that's the problem. I think the issue is communication. Well,
here's the thing. I wanted to pick like listen, back in the day I would pick the more like bad boy type or the ghetto type, or maybe just a type where it's a Spanish guy because I had a big thing for Spanish.
Oh, look at that, Amber. She picked a Spanish guy.
And it's nothing against race either, but that was what I was into. And I wasn't into just the regular, like normal Spanish dude that kind of act more like, proper or whatever, like Anthony's the black dude that doesn't act ghetto or whatever. Like, no, I was picking.
Oh, I could get ghetto. I could get ghetto.
Crazy or ghetto or doing extra stuff, So it's nothing about race. I mean, we all have a type, so it is what it is. It's about personality. Right. I was picking the wrong personality types, right. So I think that's part of the problem, Amber.
Well, you know what, too, is you were younger, right? You got to think about it. When I said earlier,
I was in my 20s.
So think about it. I was saying earlier about what's popular, right? Like DMs, right? That's why, like, you see some people, like, I'm older than a lot of my friends. So, excuse me, some of my friends are still like, they use like the slang term. Like, I hear some of my friends talking and saying the same terms that my kids say, right? Like, no cap and all that stuff. I'm a little older, so I don't have that vibe where I'm trying to be young, where I want to be in the now. Now, when you were younger, it was cool to date the bad boy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like that
but
person was cool.
it came with the territory. When you get older, you're like, why do I want to date the guy that's typically
I want the guy that's making money and has a life,
or the guy
is knowing how he wants to be in life and have a career and settle down,
or
blah blah blah. You know?
When you was younger, you was dating the guy that all the girls wanted at the time. So he had extra temptation because he was filling that zone where he was the bad boy and all the girls wanted the bad boy. So thus you get the bad boy that everybody else wanted. This guy's probably like, damn,
so I got temptation over here.
Right, I got this girl, like
temptation here. And that's what happens.
Yeah.
So Lala said, Kevin, don't worry about situations like that. Now those are the situations that irk me. Now if they knew they weren't happy, then they should have said that, not justify it by sneaking around to hurt someone. And Mr. said, if I were Kevin, I would have had all of her belongings outside by the time she got home and changed the lock.
And then Kevin said, I unconsciously wanted out of the relationship. See, he wanted out too.
And then he said, I pulled back on the sex, which she noticed, which was me saying to myself, I want out of this relationship.
Fair enough.
And Lala said, yes, Kevin.
And then
Kevin, you did that on purpose. Sneak tip. WWE moment. Yes, yes, yes.
Well, that's cool. So it was a happy ending for him. Mr. Urban World said, I need a woman that's going to bite me, scratch me, wake me up out of my sleep. If you know what I mean, I want all of that. Nikki said, I got a bad vibe with my ex.
And Mr. put the eyes. No, Lala put the eyes to Mr. She's like, looking. Oh. Listen, Lala and Mr. I don't know what's up with y'all.
Right. And Mr. said, I speak a little Spanish.
Que pasa? Soy afroamericano. Mucho gusto. Mi nombre es Urban World.
Look, he know more Spanish than Lala. And she's half Spanish.
And Mr. said, at Lala's Fantasies, LOL. And Lala said, Mr., we know your name, LOL. And Nikki says, seriously, Mr., are you obsessed with Lala, LOL? And Mr. put, no. And Lala said, LOL, yeah, Nikki, we obsessed with each other in our own way. And Mr. said, Lala is the one staring at me. You see those eyes up there? Nikki said, you guys are too funny. And Lala said, Mr., oh, you gonna put me on blast. Okay, LOL. And Mr. said, Nicole got the wrong idea, LOL.
Listen, this ain't no damn love connection, all right? You guys get a room. What does it look like?
Listen, we got a room for tomorrow for our anniversary. Hey.
Yes, we have a room.
Gotta get away from
you made it sound like we had a room.
I said we got a room.
No, you said we got room. Like
I said we got a room.
No, you did not.
Play it back. Did I not say that? I did. I said we got a room tomorrow.
Anyway, so yeah, what's cool is we got a room like a while ago. So we're just taking the day off, and we're gonna start off by going to breakfast. We're gonna go to a place we went to a while ago in the Reading Terminal that was awesome. They had Cajun food, so we're gonna get
Becky's Cajun.
Yeah, so we're gonna eat there and eat breakfast, and then we'll kill some time. Maybe we could just drive out. We might as well drive out to Delaware and be in Delaware. So we could go to Delaware, be near our hotel. The reason why we chose Delaware because we fell in love with the Big Fish Grill. Also, guys, I'm going to record all of this. You know me. So this will be a video of our 9th year anniversary celebration video or whatever it's going to be called. So that's going to be awesome. But yes, we have a room.
So y'all know what that means.
Right.
Is that too much?
I'm trying to do it right. All right, anyway.
We're stupid, yeah.
Some people could totally record us and have a meme. But hold on, let me find out where we was in the comments.
I know where we're at.
Oh.
So Lala said, okay, mister. Frank said, LOL. Nikki said, Sandy, sweetie, did say you got room. Oh. And Lala said, get your dirty mind together. She definitely said a room. See, I got a room.
Frank was on my side.
And Amber said, my daughter is up. So awesome watching you guys. I'll check in another time. And Kevin, all right, Amber, we'll see you next time.
All right, Amber, that was cool. And it's good talking to you earlier, too.
And Kevin said, you have to try to bring that feeling of when you two started dating, all the butterflies, etc. But we have that often.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, you know what's cool?
We are good in that department.
This is my third marriage. And for me, it's like, knowing what I know from life and women I dated, like I'm just complete, so I'm cool, you know. So I don't want to say butterflies, but it's like, how do I explain it?
We just have a good connection.
Yeah, you know, when you just feel content, you just like
you don't need anything extra.
Yeah, there you
what
go.
You already had, because
yeah,
that fulfills you.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. You know?
Like I could definitely say like I don't have no urges or really any temptations in my life because I feel like he fits everything I need him to fit in. You know, like he does everything I like. I already know everything.
That sounds very nasty. He fit in everything I need him to fit in.
Well, you made it nasty, but okay.
Oh man.
Hey, listen, you do say I'm the perfect fit, so guess it's true.
I never said
that. That's a lie. You said that.
Anyways.
Lala said, bye, Amber. And Mr. said, Amber, bye. And Frank said, oh, hold on. Mr. said before that, don't forget to bring Stadia to that room.
You know it.
And Nikki said, you found your happy place. And Frank said, I heard her say a room unless my old age is kicking in. I did say a room tomorrow.
Well,
we're gonna play it back and check.
When I said get a room or whatever to them, and whatever they said, she was like,
we're gonna rewind it. Don't worry about it.
The way she made it sound was like it was play off of words from what they said about getting a room, and she was like, "We got a room."
Oh, look, Mr. said off topic, but is anyone else here scared of roller coasters? No, I love them.
Bro, what we have?
I love them.
We have the Great Adventures season pass that we pay for every month, so we got the year-round pass.
I want to go to the October thing, even though it's going to be a little different this year.
What the
Halloween thing at
Friday Fest?
Yeah.
Are they even having one?
Yeah.
It's
going to be a little different, but they're having one.
How's it going to be different?
I'll show you the email later.
Right.
Nikki said, it is Frank. And Kevin said, satisfaction guaranteed. Anthony's words. And Lala said, facts, Frank. Aunt just don't listen. And Lala said, I'm scared of roller coasters. And Frank said, as Anthony put it, when you get to be my age. And Lala said, where are the damn topics at? We ain't come here to combos. What the hell?
Yeah, you sound like y'all in the chat.
Let's get
going
it popping.
On and on.
And Nikki said, I hate roller coasters. I'm afraid of heights. And Mr. said, I wouldn't get on a roller coaster for $1 million.
Wow.
Lala said, Mr. LOL.
Terrified.
And Mr. said, same. And Mr. said, like, I'm terrified.
All right, so let's get into these topics. All right, next topic. So we already discussed once a cheater, always a cheater. Everybody had some great input on that. I mean, I loved everybody input. I get what people are saying and what they're coming from. I wish we had like a habitual cheater on here. Not that somebody would put themselves out there, but that would be kind of interesting now. If somebody be like, listen, man, this is why I did it.
Listen, back in the day, we could have threw your brother on here.
That's true. Anyways.
He's committed now. Glad to see him happy in life.
Oh, so here's a question. How long, let me see if I should tie it up together. Yeah. How long can you keep a secret for? Like, do you feel there's a statute of limitation on the secret? Like, if somebody told you something really, really deep, will you eventually tell that secret? And then also, do you agree, two-parter, do you agree that if someone tell you a secret that you can't tell your spouse, right? So if, like, you know, Nikki told Sandy something, can she not tell me? So one part is how long do you think you can should be able to keep a secret for? Like if you told me something 15 years ago, should I never say nothing unless you say, oh, fine, you can talk about it? Do I just take it to my grave? Or after so long, I'm like, I mean, it was like 15 years ago. What do you guys think?
I guess it depends on the secret. Like what context is the secret? Is it like something really crazy that you feel like if you told after the person didn't want you to tell, it would be kind of messed up? Or if it was just kind of like a secret that wasn't that big of a deal and a couple years passed and it was kind of like, I mean, that's old and you ain't even with that person, or whoever that person was talking about in that secret isn't around anymore. Would you be able to talk about it then? Like, it all depends on circumstances for me. But what I will say, being married, I do share almost everything in the world with my husband. So just know, for the most part, even if you're telling me a secret, for the most part, I'm probably telling my husband.
Yeah, like there's times where if I feel like it's something, you know, like if she overhear me and she like, what's going on? I'm like, oh, well, this is what will happen, right? But yeah, for the most part, you know, it's cool to actually have
for
her
the
to
most part,
talk
I can
to.
speak to him, and he'll
Right,
never say that I told him,
right,
or he won't act funny in front of that person.
right,
Vice versa, he
right,
could tell me something, I would never act no type of way like I knew anything
right.
in front of that other person, because we're just able to keep amongst ourselves.
Yeah, we're pretty much like the same person when you think of it. We look at it, we're just like, you know, we're.
Yeah, I just feel like, we're on common ground with everything.
But I will say this: if you told me a secret, I will pretty much keep it to the grave, though.
Oh yeah.
I don't feel that there'd be a need for me to just talk about it after so much time, because unless you kind of at some point said, okay, it's fine to talk about.
Yeah, I feel like, all right, so say like, I don't know, say Nikki told me a secret and it wasn't nothing crazy
Right.
or whatever, and it was just me, her hanging out one day, just me, the two of us or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it was nothing like super crazy or whatnot. I might not even mention it. But if it was like something crazy, I might come home and tell Anthony.
Well, I was talking about if somebody tell me a secret, like years later, would I end up?
Oh yeah, I don't feel like there's
Right.
a need to let a secret out. If you kept it that long,
Right.
then you might as well just keep it.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
The only time I feel like maybe I would tell somebody's secret is if they said okay, and also if me and that person didn't no longer talk.
Right.
You know. So.
Yeah. So let's get into these comments.
All right. So. Great adventure is fun. All right. Hold on.
You're always good with the
All right. So Frank said, I'm not a big fan of roller coasters. Lala said, I'm scared of some, but then I'll get on some. I'm weird like that. And Nikki said, Great Adventures is fun, but way too crowded. Mr. said, I'm not getting on a roller coaster. I'm not getting on anything that drops. And Lala said, I hate Great Adventure. Mr. said, I can hold a secret forever if they tell me to never tell anyone. And Nikki said, don't worry, Sandy. Anthony won't hurt you. And Lala said, Mr. LOL. And Lala said, nah, I keep secrets because I hate snitches. And Frank said, keep the secret forever if need be. And Mr. said, snitches get stitches. And Kevin said, if someone gave you a secret to keep to yourself, you have to keep it to yourself. But you can talk to your spouse about it, as she is your other half. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Nikki said, if Sandy told me a secret, I will keep it. That is her business to tell. And Mr. said, now, if someone told me they was a secret serial killer, I'd have to go ahead and tell someone about that. LOL. And Lala said, that's the person's business to tell. If they tell me something in confidence, it's my job to keep it. I don't get in the middle of people's relationships. And Nikki said, I have told Sandy secrets of my own. And Lala said, right, Mr. A killer, etc. And Nikki said, I am big on trust. And Lala said, right, Frank, that's how I am. And Mr. said, I'd be scared as hell if a serial killer trusted me enough to tell me that.
Yeah.
And Sioban H, a secret is a secret. I know things I'll take to my grave, and no one should know, including your spouse, or else they would have told you both. And if they aren't around anymore, then there's no reason to tell. And Lala said, nah, that secret stuff need to be kept as what is. Don't nobody need to know issue or aspect of that secret. And Lala said, right, Sioban. And Lala said, so if y'all no longer talk, you going to blast their business because y'all not talking now. That's petty. Leave the situation alone. So I feel like I'm not saying that I would blast anybody's secrets because I'm just not that person. I'm saying that there are people out there that would do that. And it all goes by circumstance, personality. It goes by, I guess, how grown you are. Because if you were immature or petty, you would go around and tell people
and
stuff.
then also, I think, too, the person who tells you a secret feel like you're trustworthy, right? You just don't tell anybody a secret that you don't feel trustworthy. Like I'm big on character, right? Like, for instance, Lala, we could tell you're the ride or die. You're going to die first before you tell that secret, which is cool. You're a good person to tell a secret to.
Well, here's one thing. As I gotten older, I feel like the only person I ever share any secrets anybody's ever told me is my husband.
Right.
would my husband ever say, "Oh, Sandy told me your secret," or blast it? Would people even know that I told my husband
Right.
until I said it on this show? No.
Right.
I don't tell him every single secret. Like I
Right.
said,
Same thing. I don't tell her every single secret.
you know, there's certain things that people tell me I don't tell him because that is my friend, or I feel
Right.
like they really, that's not something he needed to know, or I
Or
want
it didn't
his
even come
opinion to
up.
talk about.
Like I'm saying, like
Or come up,
if I'm on
yeah.
the phone
and
and
overheard something. or
yeah,
I
and I'm
overheard
on the phone and she's like, "Oh, what's happening?" I'm like, "Oh, well, you know, this is what happened, but you
Yeah,
know, don't say
honestly,
anything."
that's probably the
And
only
you know
time
what's
we
funny?
share.
A lot of times, not not to be funny, but sometimes people have these secrets. They're like, "Don't say nothing," and they
And they're
tell you,
not
and you're like,
the biggest deal, but they may be a big deal to them.
right? I'm thinking like, I don't even care this. Why am I even gonna be talking about this secret anyway? Like, I don't care. I'm not gonna say nothing. But
Lala
you know,
said, "So if y'all no longer talk, you go on to blast their business because y'all not talking now. That's petty." All right, I read that. Sorry. Sioban H said, "Haha, I forgot my real name doesn't show. It's me, Ebony, LOL, Julian's mom." Hey, what's up,
hey,
Julian's
what's
mom?
going on?
And Nikki said, "Gossip is BS." I mean, gossip is what you make it.
Right.
If you feel the need to gossip among your girlfriends, it's not really BS. You're just gossiping and have fun with your girlfriends or your guy friends or
Yeah.
whatever. So it all depends on what kind of gossip. Mr. said, "I'd keep the secret even if we stopped speaking, but if they backstab me, I might have to get revenge." And Lala
We'll
said,
get that
"Hey,
barrel crack.
Ebony." And Mr. said, "Like if they put my business out, I'd return the favor." I don't even know if I do that at this age. I
Right.
feel like I'm just not that petty anymore.
Right.
I feel like let bygones be bygones. It is what it is. It would have to be really extreme what they put out there about me for me to feel some type of way to react.
Yeah, I agree. And I feel like as an older age, like what crazy stuff am I really doing that I
feel
really
like I
need
ain't
to
got
get
no secrets
revenge?
that need to
You
be
know?
out there, or it's gonna
Right.
drive me crazy. So.
And I feel like if I was dumb enough to tell somebody a crazy secret, I would want to make sure the person I'm telling it to also gave me a crazy secret, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like
Right, like
collateral.
return.
Yeah, no, for real. It's like, why would I be
trust
telling?
you, and I
Yeah,
need a little
because
trust from
you
the
would
other
have to feel
person.
like I trust, like, all right, if I'm big on character, so I felt like your character would tell my secret. One, I wouldn't tell you, but two, if I feel like I'm not sure if you'll tell or not, then I'm pretty sure I would know something about you.
Right.
So we'll be just in the same boat, pretty much.
So Julian's mom, Ebony, said, "Yes, Nicole."
You're gonna keep saying it like that, Julian's mom, Ebony?
I'll just call her Ebony. Sorry. Ebony said, "Yes, Nicole." And Lala said, "Right, mister." And Nikki said, "Frank is trustworthy too." Listen, I think Frank and Nikki are probably one of our friends that I can pretty much tell them anything, and I believe that they will keep it to themselves.
Especially because Frank likes Godzilla. But Ebony, let me ask you a question. How did you find the show tonight? And it's cool that you're on here. And I always thought this would be a cool show that you would like. I don't know why I never shared it with you. But I'm curious to know how you found it tonight. Did you just see the post on Facebook? Like, what brought you here tonight?
And Frank said, "So is Nikki, very trusting." And Lala said, "You have to watch what you tell everyone because people burn you quicker than water. And we think that we can trust someone and they turn around and do the complete opposite." It all depends on what kind of friends you keep.
Yeah.
You can't trust everybody, especially if you just met them.
Well, that too. Yeah.
People are too trusting nowadays and think somebody's automatically their friend when they barely
Yeah,
know the
because not for
person.
nothing, if you knew somebody for a very long time and you shared sensitive stuff with them,
You kind of know that person.
yeah, and if they stabbed you in the back, then you know what? Don't feel so bad. I mean, listen, I feel like, yeah, you could be mad, but it's like, wow, I can't believe they did that. But it's like, at least you will be shocked, right? Because you at least knew the person, you trusted them, and you felt comfortable. So if they stabbed you in the back, then you just like, wow, I can't believe that. But if you told the person you barely know, and then they ran and told your business, then you should really feel stupid or be mad at yourself or mad at that person.
Nikki said, "I have been the topic of gossip in the past, and it's not cool." I think we've all been the topic of gossip in somebody's
let's be clear.
or whatever.
I was like definitely the topic of a lot of gossip at some point in time when I was clubbing and hanging, and trust me.
And Lala said, "Yes, Nicole, I learned my lesson from that. Don't sweat it. They are not going to be in your grave when you die. So just worry about you and continue to be you." And let me see.
Good stuff.
Mr. said, "At Frank, King Kong versus Godzilla next year." And Mr. said, I really don't care what people know about me. I love giving people ammo. I can still one-up them if I want to. And Frank said, can't wait to see that movie. And Nikki said, oh, I know that now, Lala. I keep my circle very small.
Mm-hmm.
And Mr. said, at Frank, I'm pretty sure we know the outcome, but they may add a twist this time. And Lala said, facts, Nikki, a beautiful woman.
Yeah, this is the smallest my circle has been in my whole life. I have friends that I was so close with. And listen, I will always be there for them if they needed me. But I have friends that I was super close with. I don't even speak to them on a weekly basis. It's weird, you know?
I have a very small circle, like really small. I got like 3 friends.
Yeah, really small.
But you know what's cool is when you get older and your circle becomes smaller, if you do have a husband or a significant other in your life, that kind of takes the place of a big part, a big chunk of your life, if you enjoy that person.
Yeah, like a friend of mine's, not that he made fun, but he didn't understand that we had our thing where we were rather not sleep somewhere else without us, right? That was the thing we said when we got married. And he was like, yeah, but there's going to be guy trips you're going to want to go on. I was like, not me. Like, dude, I'm 44 years old. I've been on so many guy trips when I was younger. And for me, part of a guy trip is like being single and being promiscuous and messing with women. So I feel like it's cool because I enjoy going on a trip with her so much. We have so much fun together because our chemistry is just like that. So I feel like, yeah, that's another reason why I don't have as many friends as I used to. Yeah, because
they're looking to still do that stuff and you're not.
Right.
So, Frank said, at Mr. Godzilla will win, of course, but they might make you think differently. And Ebony said, yeah, I have family, LOL. And Nikki said, Mothra is the best butterfly. Lala said, let me tell y'all, I learned that from my best friend. I told her I liked my husband before I got with him, and she slept with him. And then I left for Sicklerville for 3 months and left her. She had no, and it cuts off there. And Mr. said, at Frank, I'm going to make a prediction and say King Kong mysteriously survives, and it will make way for part 2.
Oh, can you stop real quick? I don't know if both of you guys had even paid attention to the script, but hello, the bad guy is going to be Mechagodzilla. So King Kong and Godzilla is going to face each other, then eventually team up to go against Mechagodzilla. So Godzilla isn't going to beat King Kong, and King Kong isn't going to beat Godzilla. They're going to team up and beat Mechagodzilla. I don't know who's really fans here, but you guys should know that. All right, continue.
Mr. said, man, my typing is way too fast, LOL. And Frank said, I agree, Mr. Urban World. And Mr. said, Lala, do you still talk to her today? And Frank said, Nikki, Mothra isn't a butterfly. Get it right. And Lala said, Mr. Look above. Ha ha.
All right, so Sandy, I think it's that time.
Yeah, I think so.
So guys, it's that time. So we gotta do what we gotta do. We gotta do our old back in the day thing too, Sandy. Oh, you're already on point, like a sniper, huh?
Mm-hmm. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You was ready, but you didn't have me ready, huh?
Camera probably messed up now. See, I done told you it was gonna be a couple more people in this dang chat. If people starting to hear about us, girl, they trying to come and find me, you know?
They ain't come for you, they came for Daisy. You know our next door neighbor over there? She told me.
Listen, I don't care nothing about what she got to say.
She said that there Dookie, he ain't that entertaining. But that Daisy, she be on point.
Listen.
She be telling them raunchy jokes.
No,
and she be having that nice southern accent that make me want to keep watching and listening to her voice. That's what she told me.
Are you done yet?
Don't be jealous, Dookie. It ain't my fault you don't know how to crack a barrel.
That's the problem. You girl, you don't go on and on and on. You don't never shut up. Listen, don't make me get meaner than a mug, all right? Now listen, a lot of those people there, they came to see Duke. They don't be watching this show for you. They be watching this show for me.
We could have a vote.
We could have a vote.
Let's have a vote, y'all.
Well, listen.
Who you like better, Daisy or Dookie? Just put in the comments. Vote for Daisy. Vote for Dookie.
They are fickle. That's the thing. When we always off the air, I got Lala texting me talking about Duke is awesome. I got Nikki all in my.
The only thing Lala be texting you is them their videos with them Brazilian people.
She don't even show good videos.
She send you the videos with the Brazilian.
The videos she don't even. I don't even think she sent a good one. But Nikki be in my DMs talk about Duke is awesome.
I don't think so.
Yes, they do.
That ain't true. Read them their comments.
I'm gonna read these comments. Hold on. Let me go. So let me find where these comments stopped. Let's see. All right. Nikki Malta isn't a butterfly. Get it right. Lala said, Mr. Look above. And Mr. said, ha ha. And Nikki said, not with Godzilla rope-a-dope. And Mr. Urban World said, La fantasies. Okay. I'm going to say the answer to that is no. Nikki said, leave me alone, Frank. And Mr. Urban World said, I knew something was wrong with the stream. Anthony is in the wrong spot. And La Fantasy said, uh-oh, they ratchet. LOL. And Ebony said, not Daisy. And Frank Brower said, Dookie and Daisy in the house. Mr. Urban World said, y'all been watching too much Bonanza. So you don't know nothing about Bonanza. You kind of young. You don't know.
Ebony said, not Dookie. And Lala said, Mr. Shut the hell up. LOL.
And Mr. Urban World said, LOL. And then Kevin said 50-50.
And Nikki said, Daisy's my girl. And
Frank said both.
And Mr. said, I can't go against Sir Duke. And Nikki said, Dookie is cool, but sorry, Daisy's my sister. And Mr. said, I like Daisy's accent better, though. See, I told you I'll be on.
Hold on, girl. Just hold on. Ebony said, I'm going to have to stick with girl power and go Team Daisy, LOL. Now, this is my first video, so we going to see. And she said, I love Dookie.
She ain't say I love
Yes, she did.
That's
girl,
a dang lie. Don't say that in the comments.
It said in them comments. She said she loved Dookie. But
yeah,
hold on.
It don't see that.
Hold on. Listen.
And this, Lala says, stop them damn lies y'all tell. Stop talking about porn y'all be sending me. Whack ass videos. Don't come to me. Because I'll show y'all some real shit.
You ain't.
And Lala said, and Aunt, I don't text you about liking some damn Dookie. And Ebony is laughing. She put all them laughing emojis.
Listen, but Nikki ain't say she don't be DMing me saying that Duke is the man.
She don't never DM.
And actually, I think I won. Because look at it. Only one. Hold up. Only one
Daisy
person.
Got more
no, hold on. Only one person said Nikki.
Later.
Wait, only one person said Nikki. I mean, what's your name?
Lala said Ebony don't laugh. You know, he wild. LOL. Only Dookie I know is the outhouse. LOL. And Mr. said 12 people watching. Let's get these likes up so more people can find the chat. Damn right, we need more viewers. Damn right.
Show. Listen, I say, yeah, and what y'all need to do is start sharing. If you put it on your Facebook page, when I put out a little thing, you take it and share it. That's how we gonna conquer the world.
Ain't no way. What you got to talk about, Dookie?
Listen, you know me. I come ready and stacked, meaner than a mug.
He ain't never got nothing good to talk about.
I do.
He don't never have no good jokes. They don't never say nothing interesting.
Hold on, let me tell.
He sit here and act like he knows.
No, something. Hold on. Let me tell one of my jokes. All right.
Oh God, here we go, guys.
All right, listen. I'm gonna tell you one of my jokes. So there was once upon a time a little frog, All right. So that frog kept jumping and jumping from tadpole to tadpole. What's some things? Lily pads. So he kept jumping on different tadpoles, lily pads, and the tadpole was like, "Why you keep? Are you laughing?" So the tadpole was like, "Why you keep?" Oh, go on, girl. I can't even tell this joke, and you talking.
Crack your barrel.
You gonna get your barrel cracked.
This joke sucks. Ain't even a joke. You just making up stuff as long as you going talking about nothing about tadpoles and frogs and
I can't even tell the joke.
Can't even tell nothing.
I can't even tell.
By the time you done the first sentence, you already done lost the audience.
All right. Well, if you shut up, girl, I could tell her. Now listen. So the frog kept jumping from lily pad to lily pad, and the tadpoles was mad because they ain't even got no feet yet. They mean it in the mud, just can't even jump up on there. And the frog looked down and said, "Ha! You can't get up there." And the tadpole's like, "Man, whatever."
That was supposed to be a joke.
That joke. Listen, girl.
That was
I used to tell that
thing I ever
no,
heard.
the first time I heard that joke, people was man, I was crying when I heard that joke first.
Read them damn comments.
All right, hold on, girl. Let me get my comment maker. Just hold on.
Ebony said, "Lala, I know." And Nikki said, "Dookie needs to tell Anthony to start selling more Avon for the team." Oh. And Ebony said, "I need some satin hands." And Lala said, "The only thing Ant needs to sell is that oil for the mosquitoes we used back in the day from Avon, LOL. Oh, she talking about that skin so soft.
Skin so soft, girl. Girl, your skin gets so soft, it be like leather and butter combined.
And Mr. said, "Go on, girl. Dookie 2020. And Frank said, "Let's hear Daisy's jokes. They better." No. And Mr. said, "LOL." And Nikki said, "Dookie for president, LOL." And Lala said, "Daisy got them freaky jokes. Sir, please fall back. Fall back." And Mr. said, "What kind of joke is that? LOL." He talking about your lame stuff.
No, he talking frogs. Well, let's see what you got. You
tadpoles and nobody know what the hell you talking about.
Girl, just go
and
on.
Lala said Daisy came for that neck. He hanging, y'all.
Listen,
man.
Tell a joke. Let's hear one of your jokes.
Now y'all ask, no, you was wrong as hell too.
Tell one of your jokes. Let me see what you got.
A girl realized that she had grown hair between her legs. She got worried and asked her mama about that hair. You know, the hair that they be growing between the legs when they be hitting the puberty, right?
I know all about it.
So her mom calmly said, that part where the hair has grown is called a monkey. Okay? She said, be proud that your monkey has grown hair. That girl smiled. Then, at dinner, she told her sister, my monkey has grown hair. Her sister smiled and said, that's nothing. Mine is already eating bananas.
Oh, man. Girl, you don't listen. You the reason we got kicked off of Facebook in the first place. You
always saying we got kicked off, so we ain't never get kicked off.
We got kicked. Why you think we're on YouTube? For no reason? You got us kicked off.
Anyway, Mr. said, well, damn. And Lala said, I told y'all wait for it. LOL. And Mr. said, LOL. And Ebony said, Daisy won. And Lala said, Daisy's mine, just like mine. Sick. LOL. And Frank said, laugh my ass off. And Ebony put the banana emojis.
Listen, all I know is I got the best jokes. You want to hear another one?
Oh, God. Y'all don't want to hear another one, do you? And Frank said, Daisy won. I told y'all I've been winning. Because your stuff be lame, Dookie. Nobody want to hear about tadpoles and frogs jumping on lily pads. And then there ain't even no joke in the joke.
The problem is y'all don't understand what a punchline is. That punchline hit you so hard, you was laughing in your soul.
You got anything else to talk about that may make them like actually want to hear you saying something that makes sense or something that's actually funny? And Lala said y'all was in Facebook jail. I was in there for 30 days. Was mad as hell. And Ebony said it was a yoky joke.
Listen,
LOL.
I was never in no Facebook jail. Facebook jail can't hold me. I'm meaner than a mug. I break out in the Facebook jail. I'll crack the barrel they ever put me in Facebook jail. But they ain't put me in Facebook jail. They just thrown us out. Tossed out the luggage and everything. We had luggage in Facebook, y'all. You ever have luggage in Facebook and Facebook grabbed Mark Zuckerberg? He called me on the phone and said, listen, them jokes Daisy giving is too raunchy and we won't stand for it. That's what he said. Now, guys, this is the part where I have some fun. I want you, wait a minute. I want you to pick a number from 1 to 217.
The dry book.
This is called a book of questions. So, Ebony, you ain't never experienced nothing like this in your life, little girl. So give me a number from 1 to 217. See, the number's coming already because they already know.
Mr. said, wonder what Lala did to be in Facebook jail.
Oh, she always in Facebook jail.
I was laughing at Daisy's reaction to that lame frog joke. And Frank said, let's hear another Daisy joke. And Nikki said, Daisy, Daisy, Daisy. Mr. said number 44. Ebony said 207. And Nikki said 54. And Lala said, Dookie, no more jokes.
All right, let's go to 44. What did Ebony pick?
She picked 207.
207. We're gonna go to 40. Let's let her get her licks in first. All right, so 207. Oh, she picked the boring one.
All them things is boring for the most part.
No, they ain't, girl. 207 said, do you enjoy sleeping in physical contact with your lover?
With your what?
With your lover.
Your lover.
Do you enjoy sleeping in physical contact with your lover?
Well, sometimes Dookie, he be rolling over and he put his hand like this. And I'm like,
and then my hand, when it go like that, it go like that.
So I don't know. Sometimes he be up my ass. I don't know if I
Listen,
like that or
I can't never sleep alone. She be all holding me. You know me. I like to sleep with my hat on. She be trying to rub the back of my head. I'm like, girl, stop. My hat keep my head cold. She trying to rub my head. So I don't know about all that. But you answer the question, guys. Do you like to sleep close to your love?
Frank said, hell yeah. And Ebony said, hell yeah. And Mr. said, Ebony answered y'all question. Yep, we just read it. And Nikki said, well, I get smacked in the face by a stuffed shark. Other than that, show. A stuffed shark? Frank, you be having a stuffed shark up in the bag?
You should see what Daisy gets smacked in the face with.
No, that's not what I get smacked in the face with. I smack him with the crack of the barrel. Anyway. Little Sally came home from school with a proud smile on her face. She told her mom, Frankie Brown showed me his willie today. Before her mom could raise a concern, Sally said, it reminded me of a peanut. With a secret smile, Mom asked, was it really small? And Sally said, no, but it was really salty.
Oh man,
it took you a minute. It took you a minute to laugh at that joke there because you ain't get it at first.
Tell me what numbers I had again. Somebody said 44.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. All right, so 44 says you are offered $1 million for the following act. Before you are 10 pistols, only one of which is loaded. You must pick up one of the pistols, point it at your forehead.
Get your barrel crack.
And pull the trigger. If you could walk away, do so a millionaire. Would you accept the risk? Listen, girl, it's 10 pistols. One is cocked and loaded, ready to blow and blow. I'll do it.
No.
It's 10 of them, girl. Only one is loaded.
Listen. Nikki, I read that one. Lala said, Book of Horrors needs to be destroyed. And she got the little Jason emojis. And Ebony said, I love how Tall spelled my name right. Oh, hold on.
Y'all.
Y'all spelled my name right. Whoop whoop. And Ebony said, laughing my ass off. And Mr. said she tasted the peanut. LOL. And Ebony put all the laughing emojis. And Frank said, my son gave me a stuffed shark for my birthday. And you sleep with it too, from what Nikki's telling us. So now we know you sleep with that stuffed shark. And Lala said, nah, I don't like all that closeness. We could be close during sex, but I need my damn space. She need her room after. And Lala said, oh, he about to catch a charge. LOL. And Kevin said, I wouldn't play that game. And Mr. said, yes. Nikki said, nope, do not tempt fate. And Ebony said, how many million? 10 mil or 10 pistols?
1 mil, girl.
And Frank said, no risk, wouldn't do it. And Ebony said, y'all. And Mr. said, 10 pistols. Doesn't say how many millions. It said 1 million. And Mr. said, as the saying goes, you'll never know if you don't take a risk. And Mr. said, I'm taking a chance. And Ebony said, hell no, not enough money.
So listen, Nikki said number 54. So 54 said, what is the worst psychological torture you can imagine suffering? Anything causing even minor physical injury should not be considered. So you got to think of the worst psychological torture. Maybe Frank watching that shark get burnt alive. Can you see the look on Frank's face? Nikki's holding the shark, burning it up from the tail first. And Frank's tied back like, no, not Sharky Boo. No?
No. Anyway.
Read a joke, girl, while they figure out the answers. Let me go find the other number.
This beautiful woman walks into a doctor's office. And the doctor is bowed over by how stunningly awesome she is. All his professionalism goes right out the dang window. Okay? He tells her to take her pants off. She does, and he starts rubbing her thighs. Do you know what I'm doing? He asks. She says yes, checking for abnormalities, she replies. He tells her to take off her shirt and bra. She takes them off. The doctor begins rubbing her breast and asks, do you know what I'm doing now? She replies, yes, checking for cancer. Finally, he tells her to take off her panties, lays her on the table, gets on top of her, and starts having sex with her. He says to her, do you know what I'm doing now? And she replies, yes, getting herpes. That's why I'm here.
Oh, man. Listen, I got to read number 205 because Lala said 205. And then Frank said number 5. Let me go.
Nikki said PTSD, and Ebony said having to listen to any of the Housewives shows for the rest of my life. And Lala said having to listen to you, these jokes, and that lame ass book. Kevin said, you're setting yourself up for a lawsuit, she says. And Mr. said, wow, LOL. And Ebony said, nasty ass, and put the laugh faces. And Frank said, again, Daisy jokes are better. Listen. And Lala said, I need that doctor shit. What the hell? LOL.
Anyway, 205 says, if you could prevent either an earthquake in Peru that would kill 40,000 people, a crash at your local airport that will kill 200 people, or an automobile accident that will kill an acquaintance of yours, which would you choose? So you got the 40,000 people that could be killed in Peru. So you ain't never gonna know none of them. You don't know none of them. Then you got the crash at your local airport that will kill 200 people. Probably don't know them either. But then you got the acquaintance, just one acquaintance that will die that you would know. So how would you choose? Would you rather 40,000 people not die versus the 200 people that live in your local area, or that one person that you do know? What would you choose, Daisy?
I don't know. Your book put me to sleep. I don't even know what the damn question was.
I mean, I only read it like 2 times. You don't never listen. That's the problem.
That book be so boring, I lose interest.
Girl, you just hate on this book
Lala
because this
said,
book.
oh, I already read that one. Mister
Mhm.
said, at the same time, an acquaintance isn't really a friend, but some acquaintances are oddly cooler than friends, if that makes sense. And Kevin said, getting sleepy. Told you your book is boring. And Mister said, I'd have to go with the car crash with acquaintance. And Nikki said, that plane crash one. And Lala said, we doing math problems and shit. I ain't even like that mess in school. LOL. That's what I'm talking about. This stuff be so boring. Y'all voting for this guy. Dookie boring.
Girl,
Boring.
this brings
Boring.
up conversations. People gonna actually talk about things. And your dumb joke.
And Ebony said, only an acquaintance. LOL at Daisy. I'd have to choose the airport. Somebody special might be amongst the 200. And Lala said, I got lost and shit, shaking my damn head.
Girl, let me read my last number 5.
Oh, God, no, don't do it to us.
I'm going to read number 5 since we got some haters out there. It's always some haters, man. Number 5 said, if a medicine was developed that would cure arthritis, but caused a fatal reaction in 1% of those who took it, would you want it to be released to the public?
I don't know. I ain't got no damn arthritis. Why would I know anything about that?
Listen, my grandma used to have arthritis. She used to say she wouldn't wish it on her enemies. So apparently arthritis must not be a good thing to have. So if you could stop arthritis with a
Ebony said, yep.
All right. But 1% of the people would die.
Listen.
They'll take the medication and drop dead. They might crack their barrel when they fall over.
A guy at a bar says to a woman, can I buy you a drink? The woman says, sorry, but alcohol is bad for my legs. The guy says, what happens? They swell? The lady says, no, they spread.
Oh, man. So, listen, I need to know who's going to choose.
All right,
that
let's
medicine.
See what I say here. So Ebony said, yeah. Lala said, right, Ebony, LOL. And Nikki said, yes, because it's only 1%. And Mr. said 54 million have arthritis, so only 540,000 would die. Mr. World said, I'd have to say no. And Ebony said, well, damn, shaking my head. We need a way to test for the 1%. And Mr. said, doesn't sound like a lot, but that's still a lot. And Dave said, yo, what's up, family? What's up, Dave?
I know that ain't Dave in here with his cousin Brooklyn.
And Ebony said, Daisy and these jokes, LOL, LOL, LOL.
Well, listen,
and Frank said, I would. Same percentage as most meds these days with side effects. And Lala said, nah, that goes with COVID shots. LOL, they can have that. But Dave said, Road Warrior Animal passed away.
I know, Dave. I heard about that earlier. It's sad to me because now both the LOD is gone.
And Ebony said, I agree, Frank. And Nikki said, hey, Dave. So listen here, the Daisy and Duke segment almost over, but I got another joke for y'all.
And then Dave got to pick one number. Since he just scooted on in here, let's get your number, Dave.
That boring book, man.
Get
us out of here.
You is a hater.
Anyway, 2 cowboys is talking about sex.
'Cause I'm a cowboy.
One cowboy says, I like the rodeo position. The other cowboy said, I haven't heard of that. What is it? Well, the other cowboy says, you get your girlfriend down on all fours and mount her from behind. Then reach around and cut both of her breasts and whisper, these feel just like your sisters, and try and hold on for 8 seconds. Like the bull at the rodeo, baby.
Sound like you said cut her breasts.
Cut. You got a problem with your hearing today.
Well, listen, girl, sometimes, anyway.
Dave said, what's up, Nikki? Oh, hold on one second.
Did they pick the damn number or what?
Hold on 1 second. Anyway, Nikki said, hey, Dave. Mister said, I'm not down for taking those shots. I'll just eat some organic fruits. Hope for the best. LOL. And Ebony said, aw. And Dave said, sup, Nikki? And Nikki said, damn, I liked Hawk and Animal. And Mister said, Dave, forgot all about them. R.I.P. And Lala said, hey, Dave, pockets. And Dave said, sup, Lala? And Lala said, chillin'. Frank said, left my ass off. And Ebony put a doggy emoji, I think that is, and something else. A bull, I think it is, because of the rodeo joke.
All right, so
Dave ain't pick no number because he don't care about your boring book.
Listen, Dave is gonna pick a number. Trust me, I know he is.
You don't care about that boring book. Try to tell you, you don't listen. You want me to tell
Nikki said,
joke?
Dave, you are brave with the organic stuff. And Ebony said, horse and bull, LOL.
I bought a racehorse today, Dookie. You cool with that?
I'm fine.
And you know what I call him?
What's that?
My face. You know why? Because I don't care if he doesn't win. I just want to hear a load of posh twat shouting, come on my face. Come on my face. Win. Come on my face. Let's go. You know, come on my face.
So you want the horse to come on your face?
No, I want to hear people say it. That's why I named the horse my face. Ha, ha, ha. Dum, dum. The Ebony said, ride 'em cowboy. Anyway, that was the last comment. Let me read above that. So anyway, Lala said, oh shit, LOL. That's what I thought she said too. I thought you said cut Daisy, LOL.
Thank you.
And Ebony said, Dave is mourning. Leave him alone. And Dave said, number for what? And Nikki said, don't be bringing Jenga to the game night. And Dave said, hashtag facts. And Nikki said, book of questions, Dave. And Ebony said, ride 'em, cowboy. And Lala said, Dave didn't even know what the hell you were talking about. That's how much that book needs to be deleted off your phone. LOL.
Dave,
Frank said, LOL Daisy.
Dave, pick a number from 1 to 217.
And Lala said, don't do that. LOL.
Lala, shut yourself up, girl. You gonna get your barrel cracked. I'ma promise you.
Listen, you don't want to pick a damn number. Let's go back to normal programming. And Lala said, please, Daisy, don't do that again. LOL. I'm done. Oh, Dave said 209.
See,
Dave, why you had to do it?
Because Dave is my guy. And he know Brooklyn Brooks. And that's my guy, too.
Go ahead. Read that damn number.
Girl, I'm reading it. Hold
Did somebody else pick 209?
No, somebody ain't picking up tonight.
Oh, they said 205.
That's right. All right. If you could script the basic plot for the dream you will have tonight, what would the story be? You want me to tell mine? All right. So if I could pick the plot for my dream
let me take
tonight.
My hat off.
So
God,
I will walk into a room.
About to go sleep, y'all.
And into the room and be all these babes just lined all up, looking all nice and all lathered. They will have lotion, cocoa butter, oil of vinaigrine. Like they would just be nice looking.
What the hell is vinaigrine? Some word you just made up out your head?
Girl, you too young to know what vinaigrine is. Anyway, they be all lubed up, looking nicer than a filly, just waiting for me to do all type of things. That's how my dream. That'll be the basis of my dream.
Terrible. Read them damn comments.
Why I gotta read these comments? You know I ain't got my glasses on. Can't stand when you make me read the comments. All right, hold on. All right, Lala said, please, Daisy, don't do that again. I'm done. And then Ebony said, I'm stealing, crack your barrel. Listen, don't get your barrel cracked. And then Nikki said, sex dream about Jason Momoa. Sorry, Frank. Mr. Urban said, my plot would place me as the most powerful wizard in Hogwarts. And I'd go at it with Voldemort. Mr. Urban World said, Nicole Brower.
That's my
That's
cousin,
my cousin in real life.
You lying.
He lying. And then Ebony said, my boo thing and some goodies. Is your boo thing Jason Momoa? And then Frank said, that I can fly.
Oh.
And then Ebony said, I love it, Mr. Underworld. And then Frank said,
Elvira.
Elvira.
Mr. said, no, I'm serious. He's married to my cousin. So your cousin is
He's your cousin-in-law.
Your cousin is Lenny Kravitz's ex-wife, because that's who Jason Momoa is married to now. What's her name? I can't think of her name.
I don't know no damn Lenny Kravitz's ex-wife. I don't know.
Anyway, she played on the Cosby Show.
Girl, do I look like I give a darn about Jason Momoa?
Lala said, I feel like he's reading the Bible, y'all. Like book of Geronimo 33:45 chapter says that ant shall not read no more books because they sound like lame ass lullabies. And Dave said, with your blind country ass, LOL. And Ebony said, Nicole, me and Lisa are sisters' wives. And Mr. said, I'm related to Lisa Bonet. That's her name, Lisa Bonet.
Listen, hold on.
And Ebony said, yes, my boo thing is Jason. All right, mister, if you related to Lisa, we need to meet Jason Momoa. Set that up, all right?
Listen.
And Mr. said, yep. And Ebony said, Lisa Bonet. And Nikki said, Lisa Bonet. And Ebony said, we're sister wives. And Lala said, I love me some Lisa Bonet. And Mr. said, hold on. I'm about to text him and tell him to come on the show right now. I'll believe it when I see it. Bring him on.
Listen, he ain't coming on no goddamn show. Now, first of all, let me just say this and make it clear. All right? Hold on.
And Ebony says, set that up quick. Tell him to send you a video shouting us out. And put that in the comments.
Listen.
With a little link. Because I got to see it.
Hold on. First of all, let me just calm this Jason Momoa thing down a little bit so I can say this. You see this? I'm going to slap and crack the barrel of Lala. You going to watch what you saying about me.
And Mr. said, laugh my ass off. And Nikki said, right, LOL. And Mr. said, Aunt not standing for it. No, you not really related to him. That's why you can't come up with a video shouting us out.
That's right.
Put it on our page, and then we be getting viral.
Listen, we trying to make it to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. And if you know Mr. Momoa, he could help us get through our opportunity.
And Dave said, some naked basketball with Sanaa Lathan. LOL. And Ebony said, Mr. don't play like that. That man is all kinds of candy. And Nikki said, LOL, we have a fly swatter shaped as a foot. No, it's a smiley face. And Mr. said, me and Aunt look better than Jason anyway. We're already here. And
that's
Nikki
right.
said, right, Ebony. And Ebony said, brown sugar baby, LOL.
Listen, hold on, girl. Oh, Lala gonna get this to the face. Down.
Love and basketball.
To the face. You see this, Lala?
And Ebony said, cracking that barrel.
Scratch your face up before I crack your barrel. You gonna learn today.
Anyway. You ready to get back to the regular
I've been
program?
ready to get back to the regular program because these some haters in here. All they want to do is hate on me and my book. You know the book is the best thing ever happened to you. First time I told you something from the book of questions, you was like, oh, baby, I want you. Girl, I remember that first time. You just started taking your dress off and everything. I was like, hold on, girl. You was like, this book of questions make me hot.
Duke, you know what you be doing to these people? You be boring them to death. They don't want to hear about your dumb stories that don't make no damn sense, or some boring jokes that you made up in your head, and some fake words that you came up with when you was in the middle of saying something out of nowhere. Nobody care about that stuff. Back to regular programming, y'all. We'll catch you next time. But we gonna go back to our regular Sandy and Ant show. Y'all show them some love. Daisy and Duke is out.
Y'all some haters. Well, guys, Daisy and Duke are some characters. I'll tell you that much.
Yes, sir.
But Duke is a cool dude.
Nah, Duke is so boring.
Yeah.
Whenever I see Dookie, I think of crickets.
Anyways, so let me read some of these comments. So Nikki said, right, Ebony? Ebony said, brown sugar baby.
I already
And
read all
Lala
that.
said, oh, Dave, one of my faves is loving basketball.
I read all those.
Okay. And Dave said, absolutely. Well, Ebony said, cracking that barrel. And Dave said, absolutely. And Lala said, Jada Pinkett, Jason's lyrics. And Ebony said, I can't wait to go to sleep
Tonight.
And Nikki said, Daisy's going to be with
that back scratcher.
And Dave said, what are you going to do? Scratch her back? Mr. Urban said, I find it disrespect all the women in here talking about hot men. I feel us men in here have the right to talk about our Hollywood crushes.
And Ebony said, whoop, whoop. And Nikki said, Mr. Go right ahead. And Dave said, Salma Hayek. I don't think Salma Hayek is the most attractive woman.
I got an issue with Salma Hayek, right? I'm telling you, this is weird. Quick story. Fools Rush In came out when y'all probably was too young. You was too young to be watching that movie, right? I remember watching that in like the early 2000s. No, the 90s, right? 99, whatever, right? Probably before that. And one of her boobs was a lot smaller than the other one. And the whole movie, I could not stop focusing on that. And it bothered me so much. And I know she's attractive, but way since then, I just was like not into her. Because of that.
You don't like about her?
In Fools Rush In, one of her boobs is smaller than the other.
A lot of women have that.
I know, but it's really it was so noticeable in that movie. It just was bothering me.
Okay.
So after that, I just never seen her as attractive.
I just don't like her eyebrows.
She don't like her. Shut the hell up.
And I don't think her face is like the super attractive woman. Like if I were to look at a woman, I don't feel like she's the most attractive woman I've ever seen. There's definitely women that are a lot hotter than her. Lala said, nah, what we want you to do is pass that book like they passed the cup in the communion. Ain't nobody tell you to read. We can go to the library for that.
Listen, J-Lo. You know who I don't think is that attractive? Everybody's so into Beyonce. I'm like, Beyonce's all right, but I'm not picking. Beyonce to me looked like a regular chick that I would have met before.
Listen, I'm picking Sasha Banks.
The boss. She looked like a regular chick I would have met before too.
Well, she's really cute.
Yeah.
And I like Alexa Bliss. I like her facial features. And she's just like really short and petite. Like she's cute, but she's got curves. Like she's a cute girl. Those are wrestlers if y'all don't know.
Yeah.
And
who said you could say to women? It's the guys talking about the women.
Lala said Salma Hayek in Fools Rush In was sexy as hell.
Yeah,
and Ebony said, talk about it, boo. And Mr. said Halle Berry in Monster Ball. And Lala said, Mr. I named females. And Nikki said Halle Berry is beautiful. Yeah, Halle Berry's all right. She's all right looking. What you think about her?
I mean, when I was growing up, she was like the hottest thing. Back in the day.
Like she's definitely like a good looking girl. Dave said that was 97. And Mr. said, yeah, I'm not really into Beyonce. I said the same thing. And Mr. said, Lala, yeah, she looks good too. Forget about her. And Frank said Cassandra Peterson. Who's Cassandra Peterson?
I looked that up.
And Nikki said, my dad had a huge thing for J-Lo.
Cassandra Peterson.
And Dave said, and watch your mouth. She's my absolute #1 Hollywood actress.
Who?
I guess Salma Hayek. And Mr. he's got to be talking about Salma Hayek. And Mr. said Vanity from The Last Dragon was hot, but I was too young at the time.
This is Cassandra Peterson that I pulled up. So I don't know if that's what you're talking about, Frank.
And Dave said, I'll take Rihanna over Beyonce. And Lala said Lisa Left Eye from TLC.
Oh, yeah.
She was cute. Mr. said, haha, Sandy hating on Halle Berry. I remember that song, Halle Berry, Halle Berry.
All right, so I'll tell you who I like.
Ebony said, what about Nia Long?
Nia Long.
Nia Long. And Nikki said, Last Dragon, Shogun.
Shogun.
And Mr. said, I used to like Christina Milian. And Frank said, she's Elvira. And Mr. said, haha.
Damn, guys, do me a favor. I used to be, my biggest crush used to be Stacy Sanchez. She was a playmate.
I think you showed a picture of her.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't show any of these pictures.
You can show this one.
Yeah, I can show this one.
Dave said, oh, hold on. Frank said she's Elvira, the person you were trying to look up for him. And Mr. said, haha. And Dave said, don't forget Salma Hayek in From Dusk Till Dawn. I like From Dusk Till Dawn. And
this was
Ebony said, what about the girl from
used
Hitch?
to be my crush, man.
And Nikki said Cassandra Peterson is Elvira. And Dave said Desperado. And Dave said Halle Berry is overrated. I kind of feel like that about Halle Berry too.
I mean, she is now, but you got to think, back in the day, man.
But is what it is. So what's our next topic, boy?
Oh, okay. Sorry. We got carried away. Guys, I feel like every week it gets more and more fun. Every week, hold on, this is bothering me that it's so much at the top.
Now it's too much at the bottom.
Whoops.
Should have left it alone.
Girl, just hold on.
Oh, it's still not right. Should have left it alone. Nikki said, I think pink is pretty.
Yeah, pink is alright. Good? Alright. What was I just saying? Alright. No, I was gonna say it's so fun. Like, all right, so Nikki, I always gotta say this, but about the third episode, Nikki said it. She said Thursday nights is a virtual hangout. And like every week we say, like, oh, we're not gonna be, well, not every week. We said this a long time ago. We didn't want it to be too long, but then we just find ourselves just laughing and joking with you guys is awesome. One thing I want to say that's cool is Frank and Nikki, we will be seeing you guys this Saturday for the game night. So that's going to be cool to get to see you guys because, you know, we're our friends in real life. Whoops. Look, are we going to get in trouble? I accidentally ripped this off of our pillow.
Oh, well.
No, that's supposed to be his bed, right?
You're supposed to take it off after you buy the pillows.
Oh, well, isn't what they say if you rip these off of the bed, you're in trouble or something like that?
Something legal notice on here or something. I don't know.
Anyways, but yeah, so I think it's cool. Also, guys, once the world start getting kind of back to normal, we should all get together. Dave, we are overdue from hanging out with you and your fiance. We haven't even met her yet. Dave, guys, Dave was in our wedding. He was one of my groomsmen. He was the sharpest looking guy. Like his tuxedo just fit him the best out of everybody. I was so jealous. But yeah, so definitely so we'll see Frank and Nikki. Kevin, I gotta come see you in Canada. And my boy Mr. Urban World, I don't even remember where you said you live at, but it will be a treat to meet up and you could introduce my wife to Jason Momoa. So she could, you know.
He does not know Jason Momoa.
That's what he said. You doubting him?
He was lying.
He wasn't lying. I believe him.
Anyway.
Listen, when Jason Momoa become a guest on our show, don't say nothing.
Mr. said, Nikki, that was a good movie. And Ebony said, I always miss this. Dave said, who is that? The Noxema girl? LOL. Nikki said, yes, Mr. It was. And Lala said, Jessica Rabbit, just saying. Jessica Rabbit was hot. And Lala said, LOL. And Mr. said, yeah, she was sexy. I thought something was wrong with me for liking her. LOL. And Nikki said, you bring Jenga, I'm going to be so upset. And Ebony said, only if you don't own it. And Lala said, nah, I love her. I'm getting her tatted. And Lala said, she reminds me of me. Talking about Jessica Rabbit. And Ebony said, I'm closer now, so I'll be able to make it. Nice. And Dave said, thanks, bro. I try. And Mr. said, why can't I donate to y'all? And Mr. said, I don't see a donation icon.
You know, it's funny. A friend of mine keep telling me I need to set one up. But I was like, I just feel like I feel funny trying to take money from people. And, you know, I'm just trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so then I could, you know, monetize the channel. But and I also think you can't set up a donation button or anything
Unless
until
you have so many people.
Yeah, I think you have to reach that monetization because I joined Stadia Source and they
But thank you, mister. That was really nice.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I streamed for them and they just was able to actually set up their all of that stuff too.
Dave said pull up a picture, bro.
Picture of who?
And Nikki said,
oh, of you at the wedding.
Yeah. And Nikki said we would love to meet Dave and his fiance next game night at our house, maybe next month. That would be cool, Dave, if you came and met Nikki and Frank with your fiance. And we could meet her too.
And wait, where are you at now, Ebony? I know you was in Maryland before, right?
And Nikki said, I like meeting new people. And Ebony said, I'm trying to be brave enough to start my channel and blog. You definitely should. We'll definitely try to watch it and support you. We try to support all our friends, just the same as they try to support us. And Lala said, Ebony, just do it. Exactly, just do it. And Ebony said she lives in Delaware now. You know what's funny, Ebony? We're going to Delaware tomorrow for our 9-year anniversary.
Yeah, we actually are going to Delaware. We
Any suggestions on what we could do out there?
Yeah, we kind of got into Delaware. It became like our spot.
Mr. said to Ebony, do it. My friend started off all over the place. Now he has 500,000 subscribers, but the algorithm destroyed his channel. And Ebony said, what? Yeah,
the algorithm a couple years ago they changed the way the YouTube algorithm was and it's been messing stuff up. But I think they fixed it now, but a lot of people still lost a lot of followers, a lot of subscribers.
And Lala said the big Ebony, and Lala said blog. But yeah, you should definitely start it. It's definitely pretty cool to be able to do stuff like this. It's fun. You get a lot of people. It'll maybe hit off and be something bigger that you didn't even expect, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. said he was more popular than PewDiePie at one point. PewDiePie at one point. Well, yeah, definitely should. You should get a picture where it's closer to the.
I know, but I just want to show our whole thing.
This was our wedding party, guys.
Dave is the tallest guy.
So he's the third one in the gray suit.
Oh, he sent me an image. Yeah. All right, here, I'll show you this one. It's Brooklyn Butch right there.
And his son.
And then, look at my man Dave looking sharp.
Look how tall he is.
Right? Sorry that the camera on this isn't adjusting, but you guys get the picture. Get it? Get
Mr.
the picture?
said, I see two tall guys, though. LOL. He was the third one in that picture in the gray suit.
Oh, yeah.
And Nikki said, a lot of people do videos for Avon and other companies. I am just too shy. Nikki, I think you would be good at doing a video.
Yeah. Nikki, we could do like Avon videos together.
Yeah, and you have such a sweet demeanor. Like, that'll definitely attract people, you know.
Sweet. How many shows we done did? She told me she'll kill people, stab people, shoot people.
She's loyal to her friends.
I mean.
And family.
Yeah, she's kind of scary.
And Mr. said, if you don't want to show your face, just use those video glasses I told you about. And Ebony said, all I know is Rehoboth, Delaware. But we are Dover near all the food. LOL.
That's what we like to do is eat.
Mr. said that we can see your hands and only hear your voice.
Yeah, we're actually going to the Big Fish Grill for dinner tomorrow night. Yeah, we really like that place. So this is going to be what, the third or fourth time we're going to eat dinner.
This is the third time.
We went for your birthday.
And then we went again. After that, what did we go for? We were going to the beach and stuff.
Yeah, I feel like we did go again. I feel like because when we went for our anniversary, what was the time where we went to the park and all of that?
Was that my birthday or was that the next time? I think that was my birthday when we went to the park.
I don't know, but guess what, guys? It's on video because
like 3 or 4 times.
I record everything. Guys, do me a favor. Check out the channel and go to the playlist. That's what I want you all to do. No one ever goes to the playlist. I got over 40 different playlists. And what I'm going to eventually do is I'm going to make every single video in a playlist. Because I got a lot of videos that's not in the playlist because they're random. But if you go to the playlist, it's over 40 something videos. Like you can see Sandy on the playlist that's called Family Lip Sync Battle. You can see when she's what song you did again?
Like
LMFAO, where you see her slide on her knees and dancing. She was doing her we all do a lip sync battle. We gotta start doing that again. But yeah, that stuff was cool.
We could get Lena and John to do it with us.
Yep.
John said he already got a song picked out.
That's it.
So
I remember
Ebony
Dave recorded
said,
some of them for us.
Ebony said, "Thanks for the encouragement, guys. I'm going to plan it out and step out on faith. You definitely should."
Sure.
And she also said, "I love it here. A lot of people tell us this is kind of like a virtual hangout.
Yeah.
So we also enjoy the company and
fun.
just the good people."
Yeah.
And
hold up, wait, Ebony, if you need any help, I'm like the YouTube guy. So what I suggest is you make a channel, right? And then you can let me interview you. Guys, if you check out the playlist, there's one called So Let's Talk. I interview people. I can interview you. You could talk about your channel and what it is. And then the people who will watch that interview could automatically subscribe to your channel. Bam. Look at that.
Mr. said, "Do they make you all wear masks down there?" Yes, they do. At restaurants. Yep. They still make us wear masks. And Nikki said, "Someone asked me if I would do a demonstration for them virtually." Of course. You definitely should do that, Nikki. You would be good at it. And Dave said, "Yes, I did." And Ebony said, "Oh, I'm going to bug you."
Yeah.
He doesn't mind. He likes helping people with that stuff.
Yeah.
So definitely ask away.
Hey, check it out. I got over 1,000 videos. It's crazy. But yeah. Got now we got 600 and something, 620 something subscribers. So we're getting there. We want to have 1,000 by the end of the year.
Yes, that would be great. So, what was I going to ask?
Oh, let me see if I got another topic.
I was going to ask a question. Now I totally forgot what I was going to ask.
Oh, Dave, you missed it earlier. The topic started off with once a cheater, always a cheater. That was pretty deep. Oh, yeah, let me ask this last thing. So let's get to read the last comments, and I got one last topic.
Dave said, "I'm still waiting on my interview." You're supposed to interview Dave.
We got to set it up. I got to start writing it down because I got a couple people to interview.
Okay. What was your last topic?
Well, read the last comment.
I just did.
Oh, that's it?
Yes.
No, you didn't.
Nikki said, "Ebony, Anthony is very helpful. He even helped me with my flat tire, LOL, before I really knew him."
Oh, I forgot all about that. That's right. Yeah. I fixed her flat tire. Yeah, I got one of those kits.
Listen, Anthony's a good guy.
Yeah. Listen, I had my days where I was younger. When I was younger, I was all out there and wild, the party guy. But you know, I always had a good heart. So I just really like to help people. So like me doing the interviews isn't for me, it's for the person. You know, it's for to get them exposure. The last person did an interview for her, it blew up for her. Now she got people trying to fly her to Jamaica so she could do her thing over there.
Shout out to Lisa Green.
Shout out to Lisa Green. She does like spiritual healing. It's interesting. You just gotta watch the video.
Yeah. Definitely take a look at the video.
Yeah.
She's a really awesome person.
Yeah, actually supposed to meet up with her this Sunday and help her create a 2-minute video so she could show pretty much what she do. So I'll be sharing that with you guys too.
Yeah. She's really awesome. I like her. And look, even Nikki said Lisa is sweet. And Ebony said, "Yes." Hold on, I can't see it. "Yes, he's the best." Talking about you.
That's right.
Oh, you know what I was going to ask people? So what kind of shows are you guys watching? So I'm currently watching Vampire Diaries. Me and Anthony are watching Cobra Kai, which is really, really good. If any of you haven't watched it yet, you should definitely watch it.
Yeah. Because a lot of people don't know it was on YouTube, the paid one that where you didn't have commercials, but now it's on Netflix.
Yeah. So if you guys want to watch it, it's on Netflix and it's really, really good. Oh, and we also watch what is it? The superhero one. Oh,
The Boys.
The Boys. And that's really good.
Yeah.
What do you guys watch that maybe we haven't heard of that might be good? Let's see. Nikki said she's watching Vampire Diaries also. And Ebony said Skits Creek. I heard about that. What's that about? Like, I heard it was good, but I didn't really get a basis of what it's about. Nikki said, And the Good Witch. Oh yeah, remember Nikki told us we should start watching And the Good Witch.
Sure.
Ebony said Ugly Delicious. What is Ugly Delicious?
I never heard of that.
Never heard of that. And Mr. said getting ready to watch Upload on Amazon Prime. Upload. What's that, a movie?
Yeah,
or is that a show?
No, Upload is is it Upload? That's the movie, right? I think that's the movie I seen for Justin's birthday the time, but you didn't come to the movies.
Oh, okay. And Ebony said God with Norman Freeman. And Ebony said yes, The Good Witch. Okay, so Ebony watches The Good Witch also.
I want to start watching American Horror Stories. That's something
really
we wanted to watch for a long time.
That was something I was interested in. We never got around to. Mr. said about a man named who dies and is uploaded to a digital afterlife. He can still call and chat with his living friends and family, and he can see what's happening in the living world on giant screens.
Yeah, I was thinking about
Mr. said Upload is a TV series, not a movie.
I'm thinking about the movie where the guy and I guess he like died, but they put.
Oh yeah, and another one that Nikki told us about before, The Chilling Tales of Sabrina.
We said we were gonna start watching it too.
So we got a few things we still gotta get to.
It's not called Upload, it's called like.
Actually, I want to watch some Cobra Kai after this.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mr. said you're talking about Transcendence movie.
No, I'm talking about the one. It's called like the guy like he was coming home or something, and they made it look like it was like kind of in the future, like the car could drive by itself. They made it look like he got killed, but like I guess they merged his body or something, and so like his body like it's called something like load. He couldn't control his body. Like he was taught that he could hear like a voice in his head, and like the voice was like, "Yeah, I'm controlling your body." And then these guys came to kill him, and then his body all of a sudden he was like, "Protect me!" And then he like it was making him fight and all that. Like Overdrive. I think it's called Overdrive or something like that. It was really cool.
So you know what's funny? Anthony's friend from work made a candle.
Right.
And Anthony brought it home
her
to me
hidden talent
because I love candles, right? So it's lavender, smells really good. I was actually thinking, and I didn't say this to you, but I was looking into how much does it cost to start making your own candles and how easy is it. So I was thinking if I start making candles, I could sell them on Facebook. Would you guys buy candles for me?
I wouldn't.
Because you're a hater.
I wouldn't.
But yeah, I was thinking of making candles, like small ones, big ones, medium size, whatever. I figured out like getting like little jars and stuff, and I could put like stickers on them and call it, you know, whatever I decide on the name. I haven't decided yet, but
Daisy Nips.
Just sell them online.
Daisy Nips.
No. Why would I call it Daisy Nips?
It's catchy.
It sounds like a porn star.
You want people to buy them or what?
Not because it's called that. No.
Now I can't remember what's the name of that movie. Hold up, watch. I didn't even know what to say. Maybe it's called Overdrive. Let me see something.
Let me see what people said. Ebony said Override.
Is it Override?
And Mr. said, don't limit yourself to Facebook. Try Mercari, Top Hatter, etc. Thank you. And Nikki said, I will. Sign me up. And Ebony said, do it, do it, do it. Thank you, guys. I was really thinking of, I wanted to do something a little extra that I could do on the side. You know, something that I would enjoy doing. And I love candles. So
you want to do something on the side?
You shut up. Don't make Daisy come out here and crack your barrel. Okay? Get your life together. Anyway, when I think of the name, I'll let you guys know. And I think I'll order the stuff and get it started, and I'll start posting online and on our shows, and I'll show them what they look like, and I'll tell you the different flavors I'm going to think of. But I think I'm going to start doing that. Thank you for the support, guys.
Now I'm going to start prostituting.
You're too old for that.
Wow. No, I told her I wanted to strip, and she won't let me strip. I said before I get too old, I at least want to do one show. Not fully nude.
You want to walk around in one of them thongs that hugs your thing, like where it looks like a hot dog in a sack.
Why you gotta get all extra like that? You're taking it to the next level.
Let's see. Mr. said, I'll keep this rated G. A guy here makes a ton selling women scented incense sticks. Oh yeah, that smells like their privates.
What?
I've heard about people doing stuff like that. It's so weird. So supposedly this guy came up with a fragrance that smells like a woman's parts, and he sells them online for a good amount of money. Nikki said, I love scented candles, and Ebony said, nope, not Overdrive. And Ebony
no, it's not Overdrive.
Ebony said, do it, do it, do it, LOL. And Mr. said, yeah, LOL. So I'm thinking I'm going to do candles. What do you think about that?
I mean, yeah, I think, you know what the thing is? I feel like you could do a lot of stuff. And it'd be cool to see you get into something, something that you have passion for and you like. I'm always doing this or doing that, and it'd be really cool to see you do something. But my friend said it's called Upgrade. There you go.
So you think I should do it?
I think you should do it.
And Mr. said this guy sells them in front of the gas station. LOL. Wow. And I bet a lot of people buy them. And Dave said, still having my girl catch up with Walking Dead. Okay.
Oh, wow.
I can't remember the last time we watched Walking Dead.
No, guess what? It comes back on. Michael texted me and said it comes back on the 4th.
Oh, wow. Did we finish watching?
We did finish it.
Okay,
remember, it ended on a cliffhanger because they couldn't
do anything.
They couldn't finish it. Yeah. So it was cool that they didn't just end the show like Empire and Grey's Anatomy, where they kind of end the season early. They just put it on hold. But yeah, wait. Yeah, that movie's called Upgrade. So Mr. Urban World, check it out. Watch the trailer.
Ebony was saying, do it, LOL to you about stripping.
Oh, yeah.
She said, I meant Ant stripping one good time before he gets too old, laughing my ass off. I hope you don't look like that when you're doing it.
Well, I'm sitting on the bed. I can't really do my moves, you know.
And Nikki said, get your daughter to help with the candles. My daughter don't care about that stuff. She kind of just is in her own stage right now, wanting to hang out for friends and do her own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. said, I'm going to create a holiday website that sells products for every holiday season. I'm actually going to have some holiday flavors in my candles.
Listen, why don't you just stick to selling Conquito? You already know how to do that. And it's about to get that time of the year.
Because it's technically illegal to sell Coquito because it's an alcoholic beverage.
Oh, I didn't even think of it that way.
That's why I won't do that. I'll sell it to my friends or family if they want it, but I'm not going to advertise it. You're really not supposed to do that. You can get in trouble for it. Whereas candles is kind of like, that's nothing else legal about that. You know, that's like posting something on Facebook yard sale. You could sell it. Mr. said, I'll check out that Upgrade film. And Ebony put laughing faces. And Nikki said, how about calling them Daisy Delights? Oh, that's kind of cute.
Daisy Nips.
That was kind of cute. And Ebony said, I like that. And Mr. said, honestly, your candles would sell out this holiday season on Etsy. I say get to it ASAP. No joke. I really am. I'm going to order the stuff.
And then when we do, look, and like it could be a picture of you with the Daisy hat on. Look, you have a whole little alternate personality trying to sell them online. People and call yourself Daisy. You got the little hat on. You got your accent.
I'm about to change it up for Daisy. I'm about to get a flower crown like Michaela used to wear with daisies in it. Daisy likes to change her hat and her looks sometimes. So I might go with the Daisy flower crown. What do you guys think about that? And Mr. said, oh, I already read that. Sorry, guys.
When we first was deciding to...
Oh, no, he wrote something new. Mr. said, I have only one recommendation for you. What would that be?
These nuts.
And Ebony said, I just made a crown with gemstones. Nice.
That's cool.
And Mr. said, whenever I sell items online, I never use my home address, only my UPS or PO box address.
Good point.
Nikki said, you can use my tiara. And Dave said, LOL.
We're going to use Dave's address.
Listen, I'm about to get a little flower like this. But it's going to be a daisy. Stick it in my hair. Yeah. What you think? Put a little daisy in my hair. Change it up, you know?
I remember when first we were going to do this, I wanted us to have whole little outfits, and I wanted us to be different. She was like, I ain't going nowhere. Let's just sit on the bed. And it became comfortable. So.
It's like kind of like, so like our Daisy and Duke shows, like our down south Southern hospitality kind of comfortable kind of thing. So it kind of makes sense for their little old-fashioned bed frame type deal. You know, it's kind of cute.
I'm talking about the whole show.
And comfy. Well, yeah. But I just kind of like that goes with
also, it's funny us trying to come up with the name for this. We got to tell that story one day. I originally wanted her name to be Geraldine.
Yeah.
I was like, it sounds funny. I was going to be like, come on, Geraldine. Actually, I got on video the first time we started doing our accents. They would actually sound all different. It was funny. We was actually in Delaware, and we was going to try to find an ice cream place, and we drove past a Cracker Barrel. We drove a little village. And we drove past the Cracker Barrel, and I was like, darn, we can't find this damn ice cream place nowhere. Girl, I'm a crack they barrel. And it was funny. So when we was going to do the show, I said, well, if we had a little skit where we like did the country thing we did in Delaware. And we was like, all right. I had to sell her on it because at first she was like, I don't know about that.
Dave said, good luck figuring that out, bro. LOL. And Mr. said, what do you two like to do for fun? Any fun hobbies?
Yeah.
We like to do a lot of stuff.
Everything. Listen, our honeymoon was like extreme sports. We was speedboat racing. We was riding our quads and the four-wheelers. We swam with a shark. Kayaks. We did a kayak in an underground cave. We was zip lining.
And at dark with fire.
Yeah, like. So that's what's cool. Like when we go to Delaware,
I always swam with sharks.
I said already. When we go to Delaware, we're gonna go out to eat dinner. We're gonna go to the movies. We always like doing certain things. You know, it's cool. We like getting out. We like doing haunted stuff. So around this time of the year, we do the haunted stuff. We do roller coaster rides. We love going to the beach. We're beach people. There's nothing we don't. And it's cool because we both pretty much like everything together.
Mr. said, I know Aunt is into gaming, but do you two like to travel, eat out a lot, build things?
Yep,
we love to travel, love to eat out. We don't really build things unless we have to, like our pool and stuff like that, or things around the house. But yeah, we definitely like to travel. We like to eat out. We like movies. We like we said, all that stuff we did on our honeymoon. Like, we're into doing new things, and we love doing things together.
And Mr. Urban World, if you look at the playlist, you'll see all the different vacations we went on because I record them all. Actually, I sent them all to Kevin.
Oh, and I actually play video games sometimes too. Like last night, we were playing Friday the 13th.
Yeah, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. You can check us out on this very channel called All Purpose Champion Crew, and we always play a different game. Well, last night she played with us. We played Friday the 13th. It was cool.
And Dave said, my girl got me on protective custody, LOL. And Nikki said, I miss sitting by a fire pit. We need to get a new fire pit. That's what we need to get.
I guess. I mean, they was out there burning.
Yeah, but it's all rusted at the bottom and stuff falls out the bottom.
Still works.
I want a bigger one, a nicer one.
Well, when you're what is it called? When your daisy treats or daisy.
Oh, my daisy candles. Daisy delights.
Your daisy delights take off. You can buy yourself Fire pit.
I thought we were gonna go half on it. Nikki said, I miss sitting by a fire pit. Mr. said, y'all cannot handle those haunted houses. Stop it. We love them. Absolutely love them.
Listen, watch the video.
And Nikki said, I will do haunted houses. Oh, maybe you could come with us to one.
We got a Halloween playlist. Check it out.
And Ebony said, my reflexes are too much for haunted houses. I got kicked out.
Ebony would be like, whoosh.
Look, she said I got kicked out once.
That's funny.
She probably smacked the hell out of somebody. And Mr. said, I definitely check out the playlist. I'll definitely check out the playlist.
Yeah, you definitely should. It's something for everybody in that playlist. I'm telling you. And
Mr. said, dude, you have 1,000 shows. I can't keep up. LOL. And Nikki said, Ebony, did you attack someone? LOL.
Listen, it's a everything channel. And that's what messed me up too with YouTube, because the algorithm, my best stuff is my product reviews, but I don't want to be limited to product reviews. I like doing everything. So I know that's a challenge, but I think once I get over that 1,000 subscriber, then YouTube take me more serious. Then the algorithm will open up a little bit more, and then they'll have more things to actually spread. So it might be a benefit for me to stick to my guns and keeping it as an everything channel.
And Dave said, yeah, me too. Touch me and I'm swinging.
I couldn't go to one of those things with Dave.
And Ebony said, build it. And Nikki said, I wish we could do that at our house. And Ebony said, I punched him and his nose bled. And Nikki said, LOL, Ebony, oh my God, girl. Told you she hit somebody. All
right, listen, since we're just casually talking, let me switch it up a little bit. So I want us to do our last topic. So my last topic for you guys, it's going to be simple, but what's the longest relationship you've been in too? Like how many years, how many months, what? I don't know.
Obviously, you know, ours is 9.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
Well, that's what we're telling you. Ours is 9.
Right. So this is cool because this is the longest relationship we've both been into. Next year when we'll be married for 6 years, it will be the longest marriage I've had. So that's going to be pretty cool. But yeah. So I was curious.
Nikki said, oh, never mind. Sorry. Reading old ones. Ebony said he jumped out and my baby was with me. They were like, man, it's a haunted house. And Nikki said, 11 years, worst of my life. And Dave said, I got banned from Fright Fest for almost 10 years.
Yo, Dave, I'm surprised they try to scare you. Look how big you
are. So yeah, longest relationships, anybody? Ours is 9 years together.
Wow, Nikki said 11. That's deep.
Yeah, 11 years. And she said it wasn't a good relationship. So that really is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But my mom was in a long relationship for what, like, let's see, Bobby's 18. She was in a relationship for like 16 or 17 years. And it was terrible. And she got divorced last year.
No, your mom was divorced for like 2 years now.
Oh, she got divorced 2 years now. So, yeah. Sometimes people ride it out, man, for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
So, read them comments, boy.
So how she try to put me to work?
Sometimes you gotta get on them, man.
All right, so Ebony said 4 years, 3 months, and 26 days, 9 hours, and 47 minutes. I wrote it down in my journal.
Wow.
Mr. Urban World said 3 years, but I'm not ready for marriage yet. I'm still a young explorer. That's cool. Dave said, healthy relationship, the one I'm in now. LOL.
Well, how about before that, even if it wasn't healthy?
Nikki said, Frank and I have been together for 5 years. Best relationship of my life.
Aww. And Dave said 3+ years, so he answered my question.
That's cool.
So that's good stuff, man. I'm glad for the people that are in a healthy relationship now, and I hope that your relationship keeps being healthy and happy. And for those of you who haven't found that someone yet, I hope that you find them soon, because I say everybody should have that special somebody that they could spend their life with and enjoy.
Yeah.
So.
And Mr. Urban said, I'm scared of marriage after Dre's wife wants $2 million per month.
Well, I'm pretty sure you don't make $2 million per month, so you don't gotta worry about that.
No, she wants. Yeah, it is $2 million. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy, man. But then again, that's based off of how much money he makes. So, but yeah, I mean, not for nothing. marriage is scary. You get if you have somebody vindictive, you know, that want to take your
Mr. said,
stuff.
haha. Yeah, you won't have those money troubles because I'm pretty sure you're not making that type of money.
Yeah, but either way, he still had the money troubles because
Listen, have her sign a, what do they
prenup.
call that? A prenup. There you go. If you're that worried about your money, there you go.
I mean, not for nothing. People who have a lot of money. I mean, if I was rich and I met a
Dave said, I
girl,
need my pension.
if I was rich and I met a girl and we wanted to get married, I feel like I would have had that conversation with her. Like, look, if things go good and we ever decide to get married, just so you know, I will have to sign a prenup if you're okay with that. So if you brought that up, like when y'all was dating, not even when you was engaged, 'cause I feel like sometimes people are like bring that up after they already engaged. They're about to get married, like I want a prenup.
Here's the
Like,
thing
wait,
now.
what?
So say you got married to somebody
Mhm.
and they blew up during your marriage and you're already married.
Right.
You're kind of beat then. Nobody's signing a prenup after
No,
they're
that's
already
true.
married.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, it's not possible.
right. So some of these people might have blew up when they was already married. So
Yeah,
for
I mean,
them,
I think that is what happened with Dr. Dre. Him
right,
and his
that's what
wife
I was thinking.
been together
I think
forever.
he was with her before he got really famous.
Right.
So they were probably already married before he blew up. So she's entitled to whatever his income is, whatever a judge decides.
That sucks, though, man. I guess it always. I guess I wonder how much impact she had behind the scenes. But I guess also you don't want to just put her out with nothing either. So that'd be kind of messed up because if you made so much money and it helped her live the lifestyle she lived, I get that. But I feel like why is she gonna get money from me for the rest of her life? Like what the hell is this about?
I don't know,
So it's
but
crazy.
that's how the way the world works, man.
Yeah. That's why people get killed.
Nikki said, a friend of mine expects too much from men, so her relationships never last. She thinks she is unlovable. And Ebony said, check your state in every state you move to for a prenup. And Ebony said, check your state in every state you move to for a prenup because my friend got burned bad. And Mr. said, she said he's a secret billionaire. And Nikki said, celebrities rarely last. And Dave said, I'm glad my ex-wife never tried to take anything because I would have won that battle. LOL.
Yeah, I mean, I think it kind of sucks, but I guess everybody have their own dynamic to their relationship and how it ended also. You know, I'm fortunate that I was married twice and nobody never got alimony from me. You know what I'm saying? I did have to pay child support.
Well, yeah, they're your
But,
kids, so
yeah.
kind of makes sense.
But alimony would have sucked. Like what?
Yeah, that would have really
Yeah.
sucked. But I think that's it for our show. That was our last topic.
Guys, this has been the longest show we've had to date.
And not for nothing, the comments keep pouring in, and it was really, really awesome.
And it's all Dave's fault because he jumped in late, so we had to stay on a little extra.
No, I think everybody just commenting and a good conversation is what kept us on.
Yeah, I agree. Guys, it's been really enjoyable. You know, like Nikki said, this is a virtual hangout. But we want to hold you here all night.
Ebony said, well, I'm looking for a Splenda daddy. He ain't got to be rich. Laughing out loud.
Splendid.
And Dave said, I want to be like the Obama family.
I mean, that's cool.
Listen, they're a role model family. So.
Ebony, I'll start tagging you too. So this is cool. Also, yeah, you didn't answer. How did you find out?
Nikki said Frank went to bed.
Okay.
Good night, Frank.
And Nikki, you didn't good night, Frank. Not Nikki. Ebony, you didn't say how you found out about the show. Did you just seen it on Facebook tonight? Like how did did it pop up? What? And guys, if you didn't know, the way we know,
Nikki said, had a ball. I'm gonna try to make it to the next one. Yeah, it's every Thursday. We try to start at 9 o'clock. Sometimes we run a little late because of difficulties.
Yeah,
but
today was crazy.
We'll be here every Thursday. Ebony said, it PI. What? I'm not sure what that meant. Mr. said, Ebony, I expect to see Ebony every Thursday, or I'm never coming back. And Dave said, I'm out, y'all. Good night. Much love. Good night, Dave.
All right, Dave.
And Frank said, have a good night, y'all. TTFN. And Ebony said, I came to watch a tutorial and y'all were on. Oh, nice.
Oh, so you found it from YouTube.
So YouTube kind of put it in your shuffle. That's awesome.
Oh, that is pretty awesome.
And Ebony was saying, okay, mister. And Mr. said good night. I'll probably watch some of Upgrade tonight. Awesome.
Yeah, you gotta let me know. Also, it's kind of cool because we know Ebony because our kids was friends. My son and her son.
I think Anthony
And
still plays Dungeons and Dragons with Julian from time to time.
You said Anthony, me, Bobby.
Yeah,
he was
you know
just.
What I meant,
yeah,
Bobby.
It's funny. Bobby walked in the room today and was like, "Oh, Julian told me to say hi." He was on the phone with him.
See?
So yeah, so I went from my son and Ebony's son to now, and then me and her son got really close. He actually came to Thanksgiving dinner with us before. He used to always come over and wash clothes. You know, when.
And Ebony said yes, I'm subscribed.
Thanks.
And Mr. said, crazy how the internet keeps us connected. Never dreamed of this in the 90s.
Yeah, and Mr. Irwin, I need a way to contact you. Like, what's your email? Like,
what's your Facebook?
Yeah, something. At least your email. Like me and Kevin, which is funny. He lives in Canada, but he emails me during the day. Like we email each other.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we love you. It was a great show. We appreciate all the feedback, all the comments, all the support. And we hope you guys will join us every Thursday at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And if you have any friends, please share our show and just tell them how much fun you had and how much you liked it so that they could join in.
Yep. And one last thing, go to the damn comment tab and check out all the playlists. I'm telling you, you got to at least check out the one that says Family Lip Sync Battle. You got to check out the Glitter Sisters. You got to check out all our
lip sync.
I just said that. You got to check out our vacations. You got to check out, I'm telling you, it's a guys, you got to check out
reviews.
Yes, you got to check out BigMike.LittleAnt. Those are podcasts. Just check out the tab that says podcast. All right, I'm done.
All right. So
I digress.
Mr. said, I know where to contact you. I got you. And Ebony said, yeah, you guys have been in my feed. I watched the other videos, but first time catching a live. And then she put heart emojis. And Mr. said, I expect to see some food, workout videos, vacations, singing in that playlist.
So it's definitely singing in there. It's food in there. It's workout. I'm actually working on a new workout video right now.
Listen,
so that's kind of cool.
I made grits with shrimp and bacon and cheese.
Yummy.
So they were cheesy grits with shrimp and bacon for dinner last night, and we had it again tonight for dinner because I made it for leftovers, and it was really, really good.
And don't forget, tomorrow when we go on our trip for our 9th anniversary, I will be vlogging it, so it will be a video.
Yep.
All right. Guys, thank you for all the support.
We love you too, Nikki.
I appreciate it. Also, Mr. Urban, I know you said you do some online stuff. I would love to collaborate with people. If, you know, maybe I could do an interview video with you. So I look at it this way. If any little extra eyes could see you from me, that would be cool to help you out.
And good night, mister.
Good night, guys. And now your mama knows.
Now it's Cobra Kai time.